Yo, people, welcome back to another watch along. Big up your damn selves in the building. Make sure you smash up all icons on that. We are here for Chelsea versus Sunderland in the pink tracksuit today. I don't really know why, but I just saw it in the drawer and I said, hey, I haven't worn this in a while. And it does pop out quite a bit on screen. So we're here regardless. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in the glamorous pink. Exactly. This actually looks all right, you know. It's a lot. I can't lie. Sorry for your eyes. It's actually quite a lot. I should have probably warned you. I should have said something before going live on screen. But hey ho, here we are. Let's get team sheets on screen as well. We're gonna do our red card roulette poll as well, people. Don't worry. We need to get that in order. So let me even see. What have we got here? We got the team sheets. We need to get them on screen, and they need to be preferably the right size as well. Bear with, fit to screen. There we go. Let's put that up. So these are the teams on screen. We're going to get into that. Let me get the poll up right now, just before we proceed with the teams. I have got a couple of things that I'm not actually happy with the starting 11. Most of it's fine, but there's a couple things that I would have preferred other things. I would have preferred something else. We'll get into that. But yeah, we're at home to Sunderland. We should be winning regardless, let's be honest. I automatically just typed the wrong thing because I'm thinking about the predictions. You don't do that anymore. We do red card roulette. That's what we do. So, boy, teams are there. Take it in. Sanchez in goal. James, Achimpong, Chalobah, Cucurella, Caicedo, Enzo, Neto, Pedro, Garnacho, and Gu. Bench is on screen, as you can see. Sunderland team is on screen, as you can see. I got two things in that team that I would preferably not see. The first thing is Chalobah at left side centre-back. I just feel like at this point, we've seen quite a lot of Chalobah at left side centre-back, and he does struggle in possession. Is very limiting in possession. And I think, look, some people, we talk about criticising in isolation. We also talk about specific criticism, right? Just because Chalobah is not good at left side centre-back doesn't make him a bad player. Like, we've seen good performances from Chalobah at right side centre-back because he's able to play. He's able to play on his stronger foot. He's able to open up his body. Let me just turn up the volume. Apologies. He's able to open up his body. He's able to play through teams and play through the lines. And he's just more comfortable defending in wide areas, probably mostly likely because he's on his side, right? The volume should be cool now. On the left side, it's just awkward. On the left side, it's just so awkward for him because he's not comfortable. Every time he receives the ball on the left, he immediately looks back to his right for the defender or the goalkeeper, and he just shuffles back and he passes it that way. So it's mad limiting for how we're trying to build up. And we know this because obviously we've seen Colwell, we've seen Badiashile, and we've even seen Hatto. So I would have preferably liked to see Hatto there. Again, I did say this though. I said it, I'm not surprised to not see Hatto because, again, two teenagers at centre-back together. It's not likely. It's not what managers probably want to do in that position for whatever reason. Obviously, there's intangibles that maybe we can't account for. So it doesn't massively shock me, but it does disappoint me because I would have preferred to see Hatto there just because purely we're up against Sunderland at home. We're probably going to have a lot of the ball. And in doing so, we would like to play some good football. We'd like to play through teams. We'll play through them in a good way. And it's going to be difficult to do that with Chalobah playing on left side centre-back. So I just feel like at this point, we've learned enough with that situation. He keeps making mistakes over there. He keeps giving the ball away. I feel like the manager should have probably just let it go, but he's not. He's going with it again. Red card roulette is about to be officially up on the polls, so just keep your eyes out on that. I'm just adding everybody in, including the manager. So the poll's up, so pick your poison. The options are there available to you. Every single person in the starting 11 plus the manager is up for red card roulette today. And 5 games in a row without a red card. We're 1 game down. Big up to United Strand. Do you know what I'm saying? And let's see how it goes. If we get another red card, or we move on, we start again. So yeah, and the second thing I'm not happy with, chat, is Garnacho starting. I feel like Garnacho on the left wing over Esteval on the right, plus Neto on the left, or even Gittins on the left, based upon his performance midweek, is a howler. I've not seen a very good Garnacho performance in the Chelsea shirt yet. And again, people think there's an agenda. I'm just trying to hold some sort of level here. He's not done anything as of yet against anyone of any note for him to be starting. Now he's rotating the wingers. Maybe he's looking after people. I don't know. Does Gittins need looking after? Does Esteval need looking after? I don't know. But I'm not with it. Esteval for me should be starting this game on the right. We need to be going with our best team, our strongest team. We need to be putting these lot away in the first half. And I don't want to feel at halftime like, again, maybe he's leaving people on the bench as weaponry to give us a boost if we're not doing what we need to be doing. Sometimes managers do that. But just go and win the game from the off. Now, this is still a team that can win. Don't get me wrong. He's still going for it. It's not like it's a defensive lineup. That's one thing it's not. You know, we had criticism against Forest last weekend. 5 defenders, two defensive. He's not gone 2 defensive today. He's gone Caicedo and Enzo in the pivot. James is back in. Cucurella is back in. He's got 4 attackers, 2 wingers, 10 striker. Gu starts. That's great news. If we're talking about positives, that's a massive positive that Gu is just starting. Gu's starting. Neto's in the right wing, probably going to cross to him a bit. Pedro's in the 10, probably going to get on the ball a lot more, get way more touches, be way more influential, and that's great. And obviously, some people thought Gu wasn't eligible to play, but remember, we loaned Gu to Sunderland, not Sunderland loaning Gu to us. We're the parent club. We're the ones in charge here. We make the rules. We make the decisions. And he's our player. There's no attachment to Sunderland anymore. It's not like he's going back there. And if he does, it will be a completely separate deal. So the positives, Gu and Achampong starting and Pedro playing in the 10 are the big positives. I think the rest of it was self-explanatory. It was always going to happen. And the negatives is Chalobah left side centre-back again and Garnacho left wing again instead of Neto or Gittins and Esteval starting. So couple positives, couple negatives, mixed team selection. You know, it could have been better, but it could have been worse. So that's how I feel about the team selection. My prediction remains the same. After seeing that, I'll still keep it at 2-0. Let me know your predictions in the chat. Are you going with wins? Obviously, just type out your scores in the chat because we're still doing red card Russian roulette without the Russian, without Roman. We're going red card roulette. At the moment, Trevor, Cucurella and Caicedo are winning. I didn't pair them up. I just went positionally down. So, yeah, I've not made it. I've not made it into categories or anything outside of just writing them down. But yeah, you guys, and I'm guessing mainly the votes are for Trevor. Out of Cucurella and Caicedo, probably Trevor. But you know, Caicedo's picked up a red card or or 2 in his Chelsea career. Cucurella is an aggressive guy. So there you are. That's the poll. A lot of people going with 2-0s. A lot of people going with 3-1s. There's a 6-0 in there as well. Look, we just have to win this game. We know this, right? There really isn't much more to say. Delap, great news that we're hearing. Delap's probably going to be training, or is training, is going to be back maybe for Wolves away. As long as he's not rushed, as long as he's not, put out there and then he gets injured again, because there's just no need for that. I'm more than happy to see Gu start against Wolves away before Tottenham. Tottenham away is next weekend, guys. Tottenham away. Big game, always fiery, always intense, always drama, always jeopardy. Big game. So going into that, we need 2 wins. Comfortable ones as well. Good performances. Remember when I said against, Lincoln? I said against Lincoln, I said it the game after, I need good performances now. People always say, it doesn't matter, we just need the result. When do we need a good performance? We always need the result. That's just self-explanatory. Now, there are certain points in the season where I think the performances are less important than at other points in the season. For instance, I think the Christmas period, I'll just take the results. I'm not necessarily looking for performances when you're playing every 3 days, every 48, 72 hours. At the end of the season, when we're starting to try and reach objectives, I'll just take the results. But I think at this period of time right now, with the fixtures that we have, with the teams that we're playing, we should be getting good performances plus the results. Because we need to breed confidence. Got a lot of confidence from midweek, a lot of confidence from Liverpool. We need to just keep all of that going. So let's get another good performance. Let's get people on the goal scoring sheet. I don't think Sunderland's away record is all that impressive this season. I've seen that they've lost to Burnley. They drew with Palace. They lost to United. And I think there was another result in there, maybe in the cup game. They're not, at home they do their business. Away from home, they're exactly what they should be, which is a team that just came up from the Championship. So we should get some good performances in here today. And the substitutions, the bench is what we have available. Lavia's there, Fofana's there, Santos is there. There's no Delap yet. There's no, Obviously, there's no, there's plenty of injuries actually still, but I won't reel them off again. So yeah, no, 100%. Let me just quickly actually add to this with the other fixtures going on today, just to give us a little bit of context to what we're dealing with. Newcastle at home to Fulham, Man United at home to Brighton, and a late kickoff, Brentford at home to Liverpool at the 8 o'clock kickoff. So that's the fixtures today. None of them, well, Man United, actually, to be fair, they're only 1 point behind us. If I go to the league table, guys, it's obviously only 8 games in, but I'm still surprised with just how claustrophobic it actually is. There's no space. You can't move right now in this table, right? If we win today, as it stands, forget the other results, we could be up to second. Yeah, best case scenario, maybe Liverpool lose away at Brentford, that's possible. They could even draw and we could go above them. So if we win today, we have the possibility to go second. That's fantastic. If we lose at the end of the game week, we could actually be mid-table. Like, we could be 10th. We could even be 11th. Aston Villa are 2 points behind us. Brighton are 2 points behind us. Man United are 1 point behind us. Palace are 1 point behind us. Sunderland are level on points with us today. We're playing them. Tottenham are level on points with us. We're playing them next week. It's really, really claustrophobic. So that's okay. We're in the first 10. The first 10 is when everything gets sorted out. And then after that, you go and start separating yourselves. But we have to start separating ourselves from the others. And we need to start making this table make sense. And that only happens if we win. We can't drop points today. We drop points today and we're keeping ourselves in a mix with teams we don't want to be associated with. So really important to win. And I think we will. I don't have any doubts. I just wish the lineup was a bit better than that with the 2 players, Hato and Esteval. I think it would have been a lot of fun to see Esteval and Pedro link up. But it is what it is. It still shouldn't be a massive issue. You look like that guy from the Halifax advert. I've not seen the Halifax advert, to be honest, because I don't really watch TV anymore. But I like this, It's bright, it's cheerful. You can't really look at this and not smile. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a really poppy top. You know what I mean? It's a very audacious exclamation mark kind of top. It's not quiet, that's for sure. It's not silent. So yeah, let's see. Right, well, let's go through the chat. Let's see what you guys are saying. Yeah, and do you know what? Hopefully this is the thing. Obviously, let's put context on that performance in midweek, right? Obviously, it was 10 men. Obviously, it was 10 men for 75 minutes. And they're already not a good team. And we're at home. So obviously, we should spank them. And we did, right? It was really good confidence boosters. I'm not expecting it to be as easy. But if we can get off to a strong start, get the first goal early, then Sunderland might just open up and then we should have a lot more joy. So we want to start as strong as possible. Obviously, Enzo Lafi's on the opposite side. So it'd be good to see what he's on. Xhaka. I think they're playing a 5-4-1. So again, this is what I expected. And we should all expect. If these teams are coming to our stadium, the first thing they should be thinking is 5 at the back. And that's why Gu playing today is huge, because we've played Pedro up there. He's got lost in the sauce, and we've never seen him again. Today, we've got Gu up front. We know that João Pedro can basically make that a front 2. So they're back 3 versus our 2. In the counter press, in the press, we should be way better, because we're going to be pressing, hopefully, with 2 strikers. So hopefully their build-up is a shambles and we can win the ball high up the pitch. And in the box, when we're crossing with Neto and Garnacho cutbacks, we should have 2 people in there. I want to see João Pedro and Gu in that box. And even slapping Enzo on top of that. Slapping Enzo Fernandez on top of that, the box crasher. And you still got your 4 defenders and Caicedo. So there's no excuse today for that box not being busy. I don't want to see balls across the box and there was no one there and no one saw it, no anticipation, no dedication. No, not today. Not with that lineup. There's too many options there. So we should be having that box packed. I don't care if we get the ugly goals. We just need the goals. So yeah, predictions 2-0, bro. All right, let me go through the chat. Big up everybody in 2.3K. Let's see what's being said. There's loads being said. Caicedo has 0 red cards for Chelsea. Are you sure? I'm sure he's been sent off for Chelsea. Not this season, but in his career, he's definitely been sent off for Chelsea at some point. I think he was even sent off on his debut. That was or he gave away a penalty. I think it was away at West Ham. Let's see. I don't feel nervous today. Okay, good. That's good. Good to hear. 3-point lane. Yep, next weekend's massive. I can't wait, bro. I love Tottenham away. Tottenham away is my favorite fixture on the calendar. It's my favorite fixture. I'm always hyped. I'm always animated for Tottenham away. It's beautiful. Because we got good memories, you know. What does Garnacho do to start? I don't really know. I'll be honest, I don't really know. Especially when it's a back five. Garnacho, for me, is always better playing into space. He's always better on the transition. He's always better on the counter. I think Esteval would be much more useful against a low block. And I think Neto's already shown in the second half against Forest that it doesn't really matter. And I said this so many times. And that was partly my reasoning behind not wanting Garnacho is Neto can just play on the left. So if you were interested in Kudus, let's just say theoretically you got Kudus. Kudus would be off the right. Esteval backing him up. Neto just goes on the left. Gittins backing him up. We saw Neto play on the left against PSG in the Club World Cup final. We saw Neto last weekend switch flank, go and cross from that flank and deliver the same cross. And if anything, a better cross. It wasn't flat. Some of Neto's crosses are too flat or they're overhit. This cross on the left-hand side, because he's already running with momentum on his stronger foot. Or on his, well, he uses both feet to be fair, but he likes to use his left for this, mostly for this stuff. The whip was fantastic. So why can't we kind of envision him as a B-Tech Leroy Sané on the left-hand side for Man City, or, you know, like just a left-footed player on the left wing, get your crosses in, get your cutbacks. He's still going to give cutbacks as well, same way Garnacho would, and you do it maybe quicker, because when you're on your left and you're played down that flank, you don't need to cut in, you don't need to chop in. If you can, you could just play it straight away. I think his goal against West Ham at the Olympic Stadium is from the left. The ball's come into the box, tap in, it's off the left, he just taps it in and scores, and that's it. It's first goal of the season. So I don't think there's a massive difference between him on the left or the right. And because the left wing market is not as strong as the right wing market, then you get the privilege of being able to put him wherever you want and then strengthen on the other flank. But I don't think there's a massive difference between what he offers and what Garnacho offers when they're on the left or on, you know, when they're on the pitch. They're similar in some ways. So that's the only thing I think. I don't know. Against a low block, let's see how he does. And both of them should be prioritizing off the ball movement. Both of them should be prioritizing making runs behind the line, making runs off defenders, and then we are playing through with João Pedro with the pass or Cole Palmer with the pass. You know, I don't think ball to feet, either of them are so gifted like a Esteval will be, an Elise is, a Hazard was, a Palmer is. I don't think that these guys are so gifted on the ball that we should give it to them to feet and let them run things. No. So, you know, so for me, I struggle with the decision on that one, but it is what it is. Yes, happy birthday to Elijah. Big up to you, brother. I see that. Big up to you. Let's see. Let's see. James, yeah, I'm not doing this James Timber thing today, and I'm not doing the Caicedo Rice thing either. I've said what I've said. I'm not speaking on it again. In fact, let the players do the talking. Stamford Bridge, 30th of November. Let the players do the talking. Do you know what I'm saying? We've all spoken now. Now it's up to them to perform on that day, and let's see what happens. Garnacho was solid against Liverpool. Garnacho came on against Liverpool, did he? Or did he? No, Gittins came on for Garnacho. Yeah, but game state. So we can't compare Liverpool at home to Sunderland at home. We can't compare Gusto playing in midfield against Liverpool at home to Gusto playing at home to Sunderland. There's different games. The space that Liverpool are going to leave him behind when they're trying to win, they're trying to score, they're trying to play, is different to the space that Sunderland will not leave with that back five, with that formation, with that approach. So what you're doing up against a low block with 70% possession, 65% possession is completely different selection and attributes needed to Liverpool at home, 50-50 possession, transitions, back and forths, up and down. So yeah, Garnacho and Gittins can do their thing against Liverpool. Not forget Gittins. Garnacho can do his thing against Liverpool because there's space. There's no space today. So it's a different game. So you can take form into account whilst also taking in opposition and also taking into account, you know, there's so many things to take into account. That's the thing. There's so many things. It's not, and I don't think he was any better than, you know, what we saw from Gittins in midweek and what we saw from Estevar in midweek. What we saw from Estevar in midweek, regardless of not getting the output, this guy was ridiculous. In my opinion, he could have got man of the match. I think Estevar easily could have got man of the match in midweek. He was that good. Like when you talk about of that age running a game in the second half, he ran the game. He literally ran the game. That's what I mean when I'm talking about running a game. He ran the game. There's no other way to phrase it or to put it. Man ran the game, bro. He ran it. You know, he was everywhere. He was taking set pieces. He was doing everything. So he was on point. Right, let's go. Miliano. Who's that? Miliano's stat padding that leaderboard XP right there, bro. I saw him before the thing even started. Man was spamming like crazy. Hot take, Gullit Poch at CFC. My man won a FA Cup. I don't think that's a hot take, Gary. I don't think that's a hot take, bro. I don't think anybody really looks back at Poch's season and gets excited or gets jolly, you know. It was a record-breaking defensive disaster class Premier League season in terms of the amount of goals conceded. Of course, it was the first season with a lot of these new players, so we did see some attacking output from Palmer, Jackson. So there's some positives, but there's a lot of negatives as well. One of them being getting battered in extra time by Liverpool's youth team in a final. That was not funny. So yeah, I don't think anybody's going to argue with you on that one, to be honest, brother. Let's see. Okay, I'm missing a couple super chats. What time are we at? Okay, we're good. What's our strongest 11? I want our strongest 11 against Sunderland because I want us to beat Sunderland. Why should we not? And why should we disrespect anyone in this Premier League? Have we not learned enough? Have we not learned that wanting our strongest 11 at home to Sunderland is a statement of intent from before kickoff? Because we're on smoke today. Yes, we're on smoke. We're not going to take anybody lightly. We're not going to underestimate what Sunderland can do. We're not going to concede first, and then the whole chat's going to start crying. I'm going to start crying. You're going to start crying. You're going to start crying. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that because everybody's the big team, big tough guy until they concede first. Everybody's big until they get punched in the face. What's that quote? We ain't got time for all that today. So yeah, I want the strongest team against Sunderland. You know what I'm saying? And that's because I want to win. And we got Wolves in midweek. And you know, that's a cup game. And I want to win that as well. But yeah, absolutely. Strongest team against Sunderland. I'll bet you 20 Enzo makes 2 poor passes to get no getting. Why would you bet that? Assad, the way you come into these games mentally, bro, do you know what? You need to have a word with yourself, bro. The way you come, your energy, yeah. I'm not one of these rinky-dinky psychics, psychics and all that. But I'm just saying, the energy that you're putting out there in the atmosphere is not right. It's not right. It's not good for your health. It's not good for everyone here in the chat. Just try and work on that. You're here often. We love the support. We love the feedback. But your energy's wrong. How are you betting against your own player before kickoff? I've never heard of that. Why would I take that bet? What are we doing here? Do we support the same club, or are you an op? Let me know, because I feel like right now I'm confused. I don't get it. I really don't. I don't understand it. It's crazy. This is like me. So he doesn't rate Enzo, but it's like me saying, I bet you Garnacho is gonna score an own goal. Bet me 20. What are we doing? It's like, just because I don't rate someone, it doesn't mean I'm going to bet against them. I need Garnacho to score a bloody hat-trick today. That's what I need him to do. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't understand what we're doing. I'm so confused. Oh, dear me, man. Was disappointed on Flex's view on RJ versus Timber. It's fine. It's not a problem. You know, me, yeah, I'm not even offended. Because for me, it's so funny. The whole thing is so funny that I'm not even gonna take any offense on this one. I'm just gonna just leave it. Do you know what I mean? I think I've said enough. I'm not gonna say anymore. But I get the outrage. I get the outrage and the confusion and the yeah, I understand. I am the same as you, but what can we do? This is football. Yeah, opinions, you know, opinions. Maresca playing Garnacho is left-sided. Is a terrorist, says Mr. Chelsea. Hopefully Garnacho does brilliantly, you know. But yeah, I think Esteval deserved to start, and Gittins, you could definitely make a case as well. All right, cool. So we're gonna scroll down. Wishing you the worst today, Millhouse, on the sixth league time derby. Oh, you dirty bugger! LJ Brown's calling out our history and heritage, and I'm pretty sure LJ Brown is a Man City fan. Am I right in saying that, LJ? Are you? I think you're a Man City fan. I think you are. Um, he's saying we got the same amount of league titles as Sunderland. That's what he's on. Oh, fairs, bro. We've also got the same amount of Champions Leagues as Nottingham Forest. Do you know what I mean? So mixing it with the mid-table teams, I guess. You know what I mean? How many you got? Probably the same as, bro. If I go and check that history right now, Champions League, who's got one? You don't even want me to even mention them teams there. HX Real says, oh, he's just welcome to the team. Welcome to the membership, brother. I said in the comments after Ajax game, Neto and Nacho were going to start today. Hopefully, I do remember you saying that, bro. Hopefully, Gittins and Esteval can still be impacts off the bench. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's not the worst case scenario at all. To have, so last season, a lot of Man United fans were telling me that Garnacho is better off the bench. When I'm watching Man United, I'm watching it and I'm seeing Garnacho mainly is better off the bench. So what we have here is Esteval is a great impact to have off the bench. You bring off Esteval with half an hour to go against tired legs, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. And you're also protecting him. You're kind of integrating him at a nice rate, even though he can start. You're looking after him. I get it. Same goes for Gittins. Gittins is, when we signed him, squad player, 20 years old, impact off the bench. When the game is stretched, when whatever the game state is, we need a goal, or they are trying to come back into it. There's more space, tired legs, perfect time to get Gittins in. The problem is I don't think the starting quality at the wing position is as high as it should be for these guys to be on the bench today. That's the problem. So you've got to have starting quality on the wing, and then having Esteval and Gittins on the bench is fantastic. So that's what it is. That's what it is. We need wingers that are going to be consistent with their output and with their quality, and that is what we don't have. But hopefully João Pedro can do a madness today, because he is in a really good position. I'm expecting a much better performance. I'm expecting more shots and a goal. Let's get João Pedro a goal today. If anyone could do with a goal, I think João Pedro could definitely do with a goal now. It's been a while since he scored, and it's been a time period that doesn't really, it's not necessary, because the guy can shoot. The guy's a really, really clean shooter, so we don't really need to be having him starved of goals any longer. All right, so what else am I missing? Is there any quotes? Is there any quotes that I have missed out on? Let me see. I don't think there is. I just know Delap's coming back. What does winner of your league get? Oh, well, yeah, we need to still decide that, to be honest. The thing is, it needs to be a global prize, because we don't know who's going to win, and it could be anyone, so it could be anyone around the world. So whatever the prize is, it needs to be relevant to that. Obviously, if we do it like a giveaway, like a shirt giveaway, that works. Maybe the new kit for the following season, because obviously by then this kit currently will be old. So maybe that's quite standard, isn't it? That's quite simple. So yeah, but I want to try and do something else as well. So, because that's pretty easy, isn't it? That's pretty standard. So yeah, let's just say a new kit, and we'll think of something else as well, because I feel like that we can definitely do something else. But that's easy, because I can do worldwide shipping, and it doesn't matter where you are in the world. If you win that league, then we can do that. All right, cool. So yeah, let's keep thinking. The lineup looks good. Yeah, it's strong. It's strong, man. There's no issue. A kit of your choice. Yeah, true, because you could be supporting anyone in that league. Absolutely. So yeah, kit of your choice. Let's try and do that. Right, so I'm not going to win the league. Yeah, don't worry about that. I'm not going to win that league, bro. FPL is so difficult for me. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's Unk. I don't know if it's because I'm an Unk now. I don't know if I don't really understand what the new... I mean, I do get it, because I was on the show. I get the new points that can be awarded and stuff, but I'm just not good. I picked the wrong team. If you pick the wrong team from the start, there's some nerds out there, by the way. There's some nerds that are doing this and they're going through each game week and they've got it all on a sheet, on a Microsoft Excel sheet. They've got 38 game weeks. They've got all of the options in terms of wild card and all this, and they've got the bench boost. They've got everything laid out and they've calculated where and when they're gonna do each thing, and it's like a whole thing for them. I cannot compete with that. So if there's any of you nerds in that league, yeah, that are doing that, and you know who you are. You know who you are. I'm not calling anyone out, but I'm just saying the guys that are currently in the top 10 in my league, your names is spooky. We're looking at you differently because it's not luck. It's not luck. You can't try and play it off now. I think there's something going on, and I think you know who you are, you know what you're doing, so it's not a problem. But yeah, I'm not competing with these nerds. I'm not competing with these nerds. So so if they want to do that, let them do it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna do that. So it's there's a lot of people in the league. There's a lot of people in the league, bro. You know, there's a lot of people in the league, so I can't compete. I think there's over 1,000 people in that league. Right, let's see. It's ball knowledge. Yeah, but I don't know, it's tough. Sometimes people don't deliver, bro. A lot of people had Salah, he's not delivering. All right, what we got? All right, let me quickly check this. How many points? Oh God, boy. I'll just give you, I'm 1,267th in my league. Oh my days. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing who's top of the league right now. And by a gap. I'm not going to call you out. But what are you doing? What are you actually doing? You're top of the league, and you're top of the league by 50-ish points, 54, 52 points. It's not right. It's not right at all. You're 28th. Wow. You must be on a madness in your own personal leagues. For you to be 28th of my league, that means you are smashing it. Wow. The link is in the description, guys. The link is in the description. So I don't really know if you can join now and then your points are still, because it's not a head-to-head, it's just a general. So you should be all right, I hope. But if you're joining now and yeah, I don't know. So, but I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to be doing well. I'm done. I'm not even trying anymore. I'm picking my team. I'm trying to get the best I can, but I know I'm not gonna change the world. I'm done. There's no coming back for me in this position. I'm not going anywhere. So yeah. It's not going well, bro. I knew after about 3 game weeks that was it for me. It's not good. FPL's ball knowledge, step up your game, man. Bro, there's nothing I can do now. It's too late. You can't be 1,267th and come back. No one's ever come back from that. No one ever will. It's done. Finished. Cooked. 20 minutes. All right. Wait. Okay, I can't even scroll up any longer. Here's what it is. What's being said? I don't think I blocked you on Twitter, no. But at the end of the day, what did you do? Well, you know, when people ask me, thing is, I don't block people, really, unless I absolutely have to. Like, if I block you, you must have said something racist, I'll be honest. Or you must have said something mad. Because if you're just annoying, I just mute you. Or, you know, if you say, you must have said something mad, I'll be real, if you got blocked on Twitter by me. Because I don't block people. I find blocking counterproductive. Think about it. If you block someone, they know that you blocked them. So what can they do? If they really want to be a pain in the ass, just make a burner. They just make a burner, or they just make another account and they go and follow you again. And that's it. Same bullshit. If you mute them, they have no idea. There's no notification. This is something you got to learn. It's the game. The game is great if you know how to play the game. So there's people that do a madness. I just mute them, because if I mute you, I can't see you. You can't see that I muted you, and you could keep chatting shit. You could talk until the cows come home. I'll never see it. So what's the point? All you're doing really is just adding more interaction, but I can't see nothing. So that's a great rule for anyone getting into this game. Anyone who struggles with comments or struggles with negative shit. By the way, I don't get much negative. You guys show love all the time in the comments. Always love in the comments on YouTube. Always lovely in the DMs. Always lovely on Twitter. Very rarely do I get any shit. So I'll just say that off the bat. I don't have a barrel of people abusing me on a daily basis. I barely get anything. You guys are lovely. But the few little extra chromosome individuals that we have to mute, then it's not a problem. You know what I mean? It's not a problem. But that's why I advise, there's the buttons are there if you have to do it. But yeah, because really, if you block them, you're just giving them the satisfaction that they got under your skin. So then they get to screenshot, and they get to print it out and put it in a frame and put it on the wall at home. I got blocked by this, that, and the third. It will never happen with me. No one's getting that. You're not getting that, like that dopamine. It's not happening because you're never gonna get it. So that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. How many, bro? I don't even want to say how many points is top, bro. If you could just go check it. 3.5K. Appreciate it. Who are we watching today in our team? Who we looking to, man? Who we looking to for big days, big performances? I think Chalobah, man. I think Chalobah's very fortunate to be in this team. I really do. I think with what I've been watching, I think he's very fortunate to be in this team. So I'm looking at him. He can't make more mistakes at left side centre back, man. I know it's not comfortable. I know, but at some point the penny's got to drop for Maresca. If he makes another mistake today in that position, and I know Josh is next to him and the leadership and the experience and all that stuff, but I need Chalobah on point today. I need him on point. I want another clean sheet. I need a clean sheet today, really. I think the defense is a big thing for me. I think the attack is the attack. Today we haven't maximized it, but we've got people in positions that they're comfortable in. That defense needs to be rock solid, man. We need to show defensive solidarity. I think we got a bit lucky last weekend. Ajax, we had a bozo moment again. I think today we need a clean sheet, man. Because Tottenham away, I need to feel like this defense is capable of dealing with... I mean, they haven't even got anyone in crazy form apart from Kudus, but I just need to feel a lot more... I need to feel a lot more solidarity in that defence. I need to feel a lot better about it going into Tottenham away. So I think a clean sheet is absolutely vital. Delap, I think Delap maybe on the bench against Wolves. I don't know. Maybe he'll start him. It's such an unlucky situation for Gue. The manager says that Gue's training. So the reasoning why Gue's not been playing apparently is because he's not been training to the level that he needs to train at. We will never be able to say if that's the case. So we have to just trust the manager. If the manager says anything and it's training related in terms of commitment, effort, quality of training and the standard of the training, because what we can't do here is allow players, especially players like you, who have not made anything in this game, they've not done nothing at this club to be training at a decent level. They didn't train, right? You're going to train. We don't know how he trains. So you can't even really just come to the game and perform and play well and press and work hard. But if you're not working hard in training, it's fine. And then we're just going to keep playing you. No, you got to do both. You're not Hazard. So you got to train well. You got to play well. So we don't know about the training, but that's what he said. So I'm not really going to dispute that. We can't dispute it. We'd be stupid to try and dispute it. And that's what, maybe young players as well, they need to learn these things. Maybe they sometimes think that there's a certain level that they can do elsewhere, and then they come here and they open their eyes and realize, oh no, the level is this. So remember, you're training up against our defenders. It's not. We haven't got world-class centre backs. So it's not. You should be doing all right. It's not like prime John Terry and Carvalho and these guys are at the back, and then you're a little 18, 19-year-old striker coming in. You're training against them. I don't understand why you'd be struggling, but you should be able to get something out of our guys, I'll be honest. You know what I mean? They're not world class, so you should be able to get something out of our guys if you're ready to play for Chelsea. No, I'm not nervous, bro. I'm not nervous. So yeah, initially I thought it was because he didn't rate him. And I also thought it was because we were going to loan him in January to Strasbourg or somewhere else because you can only play for 2 clubs per season. And if he plays for Chelsea, then he obviously can't play for anyone other than Chelsea or Sunderland. So now really in January, we can only loan Guy to Sunderland or he's got to stay here. So, and he wasn't really playing at Sunderland. He played the Carabao Cup game, and that was about it. So I don't know what we're gonna do in January. But yes, Guy's got to be on. He's got to be playing well, and then it's unfortunate because Delap comes back as soon as he's got his feet under the table and he starts playing. Delap comes in, and then maybe he goes back to the bench. But I would not be in a hurry to bench Guy and put Delap in the starting 11. I think Delap needs to just build up his minutes incrementally and we'll go from there. You applied for logo design role. Fantastic. Thank you. I've got loads of DMs about that, so that's great. So I'm going to go through those over this weekend. I will get back to all of you on Monday. I'll probably actually just filter this through to the email. I probably should have done that, to be honest, because, yeah. But here's what it is. It doesn't matter. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll get back to people on this weekend, and we'll get that sorted on Monday. That was an Instagram post. Much appreciated. It was for the logo design, and I think it was for clips as well. But the logo design is more pressing. So thank you. Cool. Let's see. I apply. Yeah, fantastic. Where's the red? Oh no, I'm not even wearing it today. Yeah. The red card's here. It's here. But I didn't put it on this because I forgot, and it's also pink. So I just feel like it's probably doesn't even look as good. Would you rather have players to be tired and play 70% and then bring out players who are 100%, but that doesn't make sense. All the teams around us don't have these variety of players. Are you talking about, I don't know. Okay, so maybe, yeah, maybe I don't know. I don't know the Brazilian league calendar. So I don't know if, Esteval's used to playing 2 games a week and then maybe he's not. So then, yeah, maybe he needs to build up to that. I don't know. This is the thing. There's a lot of stuff we're not privy to that we can have an opinion on. But at the end of the day, that might be the reason why he's not playing 2 games a week. Maybe he can't physically. Maybe he can't. But everybody needs to get there then, because we are planning to play 2 games a week, for the foreseeable future. So yeah, if you can't play 2 games a week right now, then obviously you need to build up to it. But you do need to build up to it, because I wouldn't want us to, and obviously, yeah, it's the way football's gone. There's more competitions, there's more games, but I wouldn't want to have to rotate players that are in form every week because they're not fit enough to play the 2 games. I'd like to think if you're playing well, you should be able to play 2 games a week. And then, yeah, you'll be rested in the cup. But I want to play our best players in Champions League and Premier League, which is what a lot of the players here have to do, Cucurella being one of them. So, yeah, look at CB's tweet. Let's take a look. Is there anything else as well that I've missed? What is he at the game or something? Let's see if there's any extra stuff from the manager. Any extra context on the team selection? Nothing actually so far. No, not that I can see. Has Maresca said that? Has he done any pre-match? I don't think he has. No, I don't see any pre-match interview comments or anything like that, guys. Also, in the other news as well, shirt sleeve sponsor is officially confirmed. FPT Corporation. I don't even know who they are. Last time we got that whale on our shirt. I don't know what kind of crypto crap that was. Some whale, and they were gone after 3 months because they went bankrupt or something. So hopefully we vetted these lot and they're actually going to be able to pay. Hopefully they're going to be able to pay. You know what I mean? What is this? Largest information technology service company in Vietnam. Okay, so they should be okay. Yeah, telecommunications, technology, and education. We're good. Woo! No crypto. No NFTs. No fucking, You know what I mean? None of that bollocks. Yeah, man, we had some whale fin nonsense, bruv. Do you not remember? Some whale fin flop foolishness. And then next thing you know, these lot are not on the thing and they can't pay and we gone bankrupt. We lost all our money. What are we doing? This is can we just this is a whole Chelsea football club. I don't think people will realise how gargantuan we actually are. I don't want to see any deals being done with any of these donkey companies, bro. All of the people coming up here need to be certified, verified, and official. What are we doing here with these whales? You know what I'm saying? Can't pay. Can't do this, can't do that. What? Yo, we're massive, you know. We're actually massive. Do you understand? We're massive. I wouldn't even take that deal. You know what I mean? On this channel. We wouldn't even take the whale fins. You know what I mean? What's going on? Nah, I miss the days of Samsung, honestly. Give me a good washing machine, fridge, TV, you know what I mean? Good Samsung. Doing up good things, you know what I mean? Just 30. What's all this extra fluff on top, bro? All this extra nonsense. We need to be serious, bro. We need to be very serious. Yeah, we are massive, mate. Don't disagree. Don't be doing it to be edgy. Yeah, you don't get extra points for being edgy in the chat. We are absolutely massive. Yeah, we are a gargantuan institution. Yeah, an absolute, just a monumental, magnificent, massive institution of epic proportions. Yeah, just you don't even understand how big we are. I don't even have the vocabulary to even tell you how big Chelsea are. Yeah, so please, it's actually so deep. It's so deep. It's insane. Oh, that was on Instagram, but it might have timed out now because it was only 24 hours. So just DM me on Instagram anyway. It doesn't matter. So I've got to go through all of them anyway. So yeah, you could just DM on Instagram. We're going to slap up Arsenal in November. I'm not thinking that far away, rookie. I'm not thinking that far away. I'm purely fixated on this game and Wolves, and that's it. I'm not even looking at Tottenham away. I just looking at this game and Wolves. 2 different competitions. We've got to win both. Premier League, Carabao Cup, into the next round, and that's it. If we can get those 2 things done, as we should, we absolutely move on to Tottenham. We don't even move on to anything else. Tottenham is massive. And it's good. I don't look at Tottenham as an easy win. As much as we go there and we win, and it's fantastic and it's hilarious, and there's always, I never look at that as an easy game. I look at that as we are going to war. We're going to the trenches. They always leave an extra bit on our players. They always go a bit extra, the extra mile. There's always that extra bit of something in the atmosphere. I don't look at Tottenham away as, yeah, we take the piss, it's 3-point lane because we always win. But just because we always win doesn't mean I'm taking that for granted. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't look at that as an easy game. I'm always going into that fully charged. I am going to be super nervous. And when it's done, if we win, then obviously we crack our jokes. But I'm not taking that fixture lightly. Never take that fixture lightly. Trust me. Gittins potential higher than Garnacho, says 47. I think Gu has earned his team spot as a 9 to change with Delap at least for the rest of the season. We know JP works better in the 10. I don't think he's done enough to say that. No, I don't think, look, you got to be banging in goals in the Premier League consistently. If you're not doing that, then your place in the team is not certified or confirmed. This is Chelsea. So the pressing, lovely. The hard work, the variation in play in regards to what he gives versus João Pedro, fantastic. But that is what it is at the moment. It isn't Premier League goals. It isn't form in terms of like form. He's not in form. He's just playing now, but he's not in form. This is Chelsea. So you got to score goals. If you're not scoring goals, then your place can be taken. So yeah, he's not earned anything yet, and he's earned the right to start right now. But that's because there's also no one there challenging him because we don't want George up there. When Delap comes back, if Delap comes on and he scores, and he does that 2 sub appearances in a row, then Gu's getting benched. So this is it. You got to score goals. Everyone's fighting for their spot. There's no guarantees of anything. Chelsea always shady regardless of the ownership. What are you talking about, John? Honestly, what are you talking about? Huh? What are you talking about? Esteval's only been here for 2 months. He's been managed correctly. Y'all need to relax. He's not starting every game. Also, he's 18. What are we doing? I would agree with you 99% of the time. The 1% I don't agree with you is when the players in front of him are not playing at a level that keep him benched. And therefore, we're actually risking not winning the game by not starting him. Do you see what I'm saying? So this is what I talk about quality. You bring in the quality that very clearly puts him in a place where he should be on the bench because the quality is so high, then this is perfect. Because I don't want to rush Esteval. I agree with you. I don't want to rush him. I don't want to start him every game. I don't want to make him our best winger. I don't want to do these things. However, if the quality dictates that he becomes those things, and therefore then we need him to win games and we have to rely upon him, then it's points versus, the project or the progression or the development. And then you have to make a decision. And yeah, it's only been a couple of months. Some 18-year-olds can just play. And that's what a lot of people will argue and disagree with you. Obviously, it's early right now, but some 18-year-olds are just that good and you just play them. And he looks like he might be one of those 18-year-olds. So, yeah, after a few more months, I don't know if we're really going to be able to run that one. We might have to just play him because he's just that guy. He's just going to be that good. Arsenal fans seek validation after years of exclusion and misery like the hated kid that nobody wanted to play with at school. Fucking nobody's. That's not... Wow, that was deep. Jesus. That was cutthroat, bro. God damn. Yo, he's not having it today, bro. Yo. Oh my God. He is not having it today, bro. He unloaded the clip right there. He's not playing at all. I'm gonna end the poll. Do you think Gu is underrated, especially how he presses? I don't know if he's underrated. I think he's a young player. He's enthusiastic. He's a striker. We don't have many. And he's capable of getting a few goals. I think that's what it is. I don't think there's much more to it. Now, if he shows more, great. But, I don't think this is a 15 Premier League goal season situation. If it is, that's when we can talk about, is he underrated? If it's just here and there, and it's just contribution, then I think he's rated. I think he's rated where he's at, So let's see. Yeah. Right. We've got a couple minutes to go. Big up to you, brother. Yep. See you. Right. Let me get the timer ready. We're going to be kicking off in about a couple of minutes' time. Not nervous in the slightest. Genuinely, I'm not. Newcastle home to Fulham as well. And yeah, we're going to have some fun. Hopefully, we're going to have some fun. And yeah, I'm going to get through that. So yeah, don't worry. I'm going to get through that. Big performance needed, boys. Big performance needed. No mucking about. And then tomorrow, is it tomorrow? No, there's no mob this weekend. So tomorrow, I'm going to be covering Arsenal versus Palace plus Aston Villa versus Man City. So it's going to be a double watch along. We're going to have both games up. We're going to be covering both games at the same time. I think it's really interesting 2 o'clock kickoffs there. I think there's actually a few more, but we're going to cover those two because obviously title race and Man City are, these guys are all pretty close to us on points. Man City, Villa, decent team. So I'm going to cover both those games and we're going to see what happens. It's going to be a lot of fun. Should be a lot of entertainment. Not doing El Clasico straight after, no. I'm probably going to watch it. I think the F1's on tomorrow as well. Let me see what time it's on because I want to watch that. This is the problem. There's so many things I want to watch and I can't watch all of these things at once. The reason why I'm not doing the El Clasico, by the way, is because I'm recording with Big Six. So we're gonna be doing some recordings because last time you guys really enjoyed when we did a recording, even though there wasn't a mob. So we're gonna again, me, Tobes, Turkish, do a recording. So there's just so much going on. So I can't cover that as well. It's too many hours of streaming, unfortunately. So if it was on at 8 o'clock, I could cover it. Why is it on right after the 2 o'clocks? It's too much. We've kicked off. I'm going to get the timer on screen. I've got it up. Don't worry. Why is it at that time? What are we doing? It should be on later, the El Clasico. It shouldn't be on at that time. So that's the problem. It's just madness. Can't keep up with all of this. All right, so timer's going to be on screen. Let me try and line it up for about 40... Let's just go 50 seconds. At the moment, the first few duels. First few duels have been contested. Okay, ball coming in. Sunderland, back post. Saved by Sanchez. All right, so I'm going to have to go 1 minute. 1 minute. Right, let's just sync up for 1 minute 50. Straight at the keeper. So Sunderland starting on the front-ish foot. Only been a few minutes. But yeah, they're on the ball at the moment. So we're going to sync up in about 25 seconds. But yeah, I can't even do it because we've got some big six stuff to do. So yeah, I'm going to just try and watch El Clasico and watch, I think Tottenham are playing as well. So Tobe's going to watch that. All blocked. Good challenge. Well done, Josh. Syncing up in 10 seconds, chat. Sanchez. Nice clearance. No, it's not great. It's out for a throw-in. Oh, my God. This is a really shaky start, guys. Right, let's get the timer on screen and let's get these lineups off screen. Really, really shaky start. We just got to get through that. Cool. We're good. We're synced. And yeah, we'll just have to do that, guys. I have to check what time the F1's on as well, and then I'm going to try and watch that. So it's just so much to watch. So much to watch. I did see your Miles comments. Yeah, I did. Yeah. No, I like it, bro. Absolutely. Listen, when you've got the talent to back it up, you can be arrogant. You know, Zlatan Ibrahimovic was very arrogant. That was his kind of character and his style, but he backed it up with his quality. So if you can back it up, you can do it. The only problem is if you can't back it up, then you look like an idiot. And that's the risk that you take. And I like it when athletes take risks like that, because I just think it creates more storylines, subplots, makes things interesting. Everybody can do the whole media answer, the media trained answer, but that's very boring. So I like the fact that he's taking the risk, because now he's put pressure on himself to perform. If he doesn't perform, then the Real Madrid fans are going to cook him. As simple as that, So yeah, we're 3 minutes in. So it's a a little bit of a wave for Sunderland. You just got to get that out the way and then put the ball on the floor, and we should be okay. Is Tobes in the chat? No, he's not. Is he modded? No one out of possession. Is it the gaffer's birthday? Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Yeah, no, you better celebrate. Of course he will if he scores against Sunderland. This is not I'm playing against my old club. We're not going to celebrate type rubbish. We're not doing any of that. We're not doing any of that. Yeah, you absolutely do celebrate if you score. Why did my shit just cut out? What? Oh my fucking God. Are you taking the piss? You lot are taking the piss. You lot are taking the piss. You lot are taking the piss. You're taking the piss. Oh my days. You lot are taking the piss. I'm having to watch this here because my shit just cut out. As you guys were spamming the chat, I'm just watching it back. It's a lovely bit of play. Played forward, left-hand side, on his left foot. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Well done, Garnacho. Well done. Silenced me. Silenced a lot of us that didn't want him starting. And he done the celebration as well. Okay. Yeah, okay. Is that through the keeper's legs? Well done. That's how you shut me up. That's how you shut me up. Right there, that's how you shut me up. You just go and score. Well, I'm asking you, why are you starting? I'm saying, why are you starting? Why are you, you shut me up. I ain't got to ask them questions. Fantastic. Brilliant. Fantastic goal. Wasn't an easy angle as well, on his weaker foot. Didn't have any right to really score from there, to be honest. Not a very good opportunity for him to score, but he's managed to make it work. He's put it through the keeper's legs. 1-0 to Chelsea. Do you know what happened? I was watching the game, then it just blacked out, and then I just seen the chat just going off. And I'm just like, hold on a second. First of all, what's going on? Second of all, I can't see what's happening. So if we have scored, there's no way I'm going to miss it. So then I've had to go and, look on Twitter, and I've found something, but I thought I was going to miss the goal for a second. Oh, wow. But I did miss it, to be fair, because I saw you guys in the chat first. I didn't even get to see it with my own eyes. Because what I do is I put the chat on a bit of a delay, so then you guys usually can't spoil it for me, because you guys are maybe like 20 seconds behind or whatever. So then I'll watch it, and then you guys will be right there, and then it's all good. But I didn't even get to see it. So they took all my dopamine away. Thanks very much, 3 o'clock kickoffs. Thank you. Appreciate that. Who got the assist? Yeah. Who played was it you? Neto assist. Yeah. Someone. Yeah. It was quite open. It was really, I didn't expect to see Sunderland so open, but they gave us loads of space. And that's the thing. Look at the space. Look at the space that they gave us in that moment. We played through them. They're coming forward. And I didn't expect this. I didn't expect Sunderland to come forward like this. And when you come forward, and maybe we're baiting them into it, maybe we're allowing them to do it, maybe, but they're coming forward, they're committing people forward, and then we play through them like we're playing through Liverpool or we're playing through Bayern Munich. And there's loads of space. And then great situation that suits someone like Garnacho and Neto. And they make it work, and they did exactly what they needed to do. I just didn't expect that Sunderland would be so bold. But then that's, I guess, yeah, that's your decision. Well done to you to be bold. You give us a great opportunity to score. Thank you very much, Sunderland. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on. These men they're so open. Look at the amount of space in midfield. Just look at it. Even right now, I don't know what shape they're playing, Sunderland, or what. Look, I don't know where they're going. What do they think they're doing here? They're at Stamford Bridge. And look, I don't know what's going on, but this is brilliant. If they're going to open up like this, then fantastic. Let's play through them and let's have fun. But yeah, we almost went 2-0 up. I think it was Cucurella. But yeah, unfortunately, free kick for them. So free kick, Chalobah, I think, has just committed the foul. So it's going to be a free kick, and I'm assuming Granit Xhaka is going to take that free kick. Fulham currently 0-0 at Newcastle. There's only one game on with us because Fulham Brighton is a later kickoff today. So yeah, Chalobah, they pinned him, and free kick, I guess. So let's see how this goes. I can't believe they just ruined all my dopamine. Oh, I can't stand 3 o'clock kickoffs, man. Now someone's going to clip that and be like, see, he wasn't even happy that Garnacho scored. I'm actually gutted. I hate when that happens, man. I hate when that happens. It is what it is. Great finish. Is the timer slow? Let me check. Should be on point. Oh, yeah, you're right. It's a few seconds off. Let me redo it. Right, free kick. It's not going to be Xhaka. Oh, shit. Oh, that was close. Is that Lafi? That was close. That was very, very well hit by Enzo Lafi. Very, very well hit. Just dipped at the last moment. Didn't quite dip enough. They're really... Look how high Sunderland are pressing. Look. Oh, Jesus, they actually nearly got us. They're pressing. Sunderland have come here with this 5-4-1, and they're playing with a mad press. I didn't expect this. I thought Sunderland were going to come here, and they were going to low block it, and they were going to be defensive, and they were going to just try and, play the game, and also force us to break open a low block, which is something that we probably need to improve upon. And they would try and frustrate, but they're coming in, they're pressing, which is good. There's more space. As long as we play through, there's more space for us. This is good. Let me sync up this timer again. Can't believe it though. Wish everybody came to Stamford Bridge and played like this. This is the kind of stuff that you expect from like Brighton at home, Aston Villa at home, but you don't. Newly promoted team, I wouldn't expect them to do this. Backhill, oh, unlucky. Here's Josh. It's a really good game so far. Really, really good game. We love a high line. Are you mad, bro? We love a high line, bro. We love it. Do you remember when Brighton came here? Last season, I think it was. And these men just, they're so open. And I was just like, yeah, we're going to have fun. We might concede, and we did, but we're gonna score. If there's one thing we're going to do, we're going to score some goals. We're going to score some goals. Aston Villa at home was a beauty as well. We're going to score some goals. We're going to score some goals. Maybe they don't rate you. Maybe they don't rate us. Cool. Don't rate us. That's fantastic. I don't want you to rate us. I want you to keep coming forward and keep leaving space in behind for Garnacho and for Neto. Absolutely. Don't rate us at all. Don't rate us. Don't respect us. Don't rate us. Nothing. Hopefully we can get a sucker punch and just hit them on the break again and get a second goal. Yeah, I mean, listen, Sunderland are having a really good season. They're on the same points as us. I just thought for this game specifically, with what we're weak at, I thought they would have done what I'm saying. Oh, we should have gone 2-0 up. Oh. Ball came in. Cucurella's shot got blocked initially. And then another shot deflected. I think the shot from Caicedo was going in. Look. He hit this really well. Watch this. Boy, that's on target, man. Listen, that Caicedo shot there is on target. I think that might have been going in. He strikes it really well, man. I don't know if he's been training that. I mean, he did score a couple at Brighton. I think he scored against Manchester United at home at the, can't remember what the stadium's called. Some sort of bank. I can't remember. Amex or something like that. But, yeah, he must have improved. I think he's improved on the shooting, you know. He must be training. I think he's training it, man. I think he's training it. Unlucky Garnacho. Is that a corner? Or that hits João Pedro's hand? Amex, yeah, Amex Stadium, yeah. So yeah, I think he's training it. I think he's training it. Fair play to him, because it's good, man. We need more of that. You know, I grew up on Lampard, Essien. You know, Ramirez chipped him with a few goals. Ballack, brilliant header of the ball from crosses. Love a Ballack bullet header, man. Beautiful. One of our best free transfers with Thiago Silva. You know, I love goals from midfield. You know, we had Drogba for a long time, so we did get a lot of goals from midfield. He did a lot of hold up. He did a lot of link up. And then we got a lot of goals from midfield, whether it's Malouda, obviously, from the wing. So I think a Chelsea midfielder, you know, DNA-wise, got to be able to get some goals. Someone's got to be able to get some goals. Not necessarily, not necessarily Caicedo, really, to be fair, because he does so much other stuff. But here's Sunderland on the ball. Matic, bro. Matic was good for a smash. Bro. Just smashed it top corner. Thunder bastard strike. Yeah, absolutely. He was very good for it against Spurs in the cup. I think Hazard came on off the bench, which was crazy. I think we started with like Badiashile, and then Hazard coming off the bench and smacking them up. Matic, long shot off the bar and stuff. Beautiful. Go on, can we play? Nice, Cucurella. Good. Ah! We were almost in. Now they're in. Our whole midfield's wide open. Oh my days, that's a great pass from Sunderland. Oh, there's nobody there, thank goodness. There's nobody in the box. So initially at the start of the game, right, I'm saying this isn't Chelsea versus Liverpool. You know, this isn't a back and forth. This is going to be a low block. This is going to be it's a 5-4-1. When I'm typing it out, when I'm looking at the apps, it's a 5-4-1 or 3-5-2 or no 3. Well, no, it's a 5 on here. It's a 5. I'm thinking, yeah, this ain't the game, but no, this is back and forth. This is literally back and forth. It's like we're playing a top team at home. Belletti. You remember Belletti, guys? Belletti long shots. Boy, away at Middlesbrough. Was it away at Middlesbrough? I think it was. Alex scored a belter as well, a few belters. I think it was, yeah, Belletti away at Middlesbrough, I believe. Yeah, away at Middlesbrough. Lovely strike. Alex, a few blasters against Liverpool and Arsenal, I believe, as well. Yeah, we've got some good long ranges. Yeah. No, I haven't aired your super chat. It's just been sent in after the kickoff, so that means we're probably going to look at it at half-time, bro. So don't worry, everything's there. I don't tend to go through super chats during the game. Unless like there's a stoppage or something. I don't want to miss anything. I don't want to miss a goal. I'm good, bro. I'm good, bro. Thank you. I'm very well, bro. I'm very well. Yeah, man. I'm good. I actually in oh, go on, Kukurea. Oh, it's not weighted perfectly. Oh. So actually, I'm so good because actually I'm going to Mexico in the November international break. Don't worry, I will have some content lined up whilst I'm away, so I'll be putting out stuff, but I just won't be at home. So I'm going to Mexico, and I booked that yesterday, and that was such a good feeling, man. That's the first time I've booked like a proper, you know, when you go on like a proper holiday. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying like obviously I go with Big Six and we've done that, but my own relaxation, and it's not like a European city kind of activity type thing. Like I'm going on I'm going on an actual holiday. You know what I mean? So I'm absolutely buzzing for that, man. So yeah, I'm in a great mood. I'm in a great mood. I can't wait. I can't wait, bro. Can't wait. Yeah, Cancun. Well, that's where I'm landing. Yeah. So I can't. I can't remember how to pronounce it. I'll try and I'll find out at halftime and I'll tell you. But I'm not staying in Cancun, but I will be going to Cancun for sure. We'll be going there. It's only an hour. So yeah, I'll definitely be going there for a day or two. 18 minutes gone. 18 minutes gone. Little clip over the top. Ah, caught. We just got to get that second goal. Got to get that second goal. But I'm very content with the way this is going. I like the fact that they're actually ambitious, attacking, and they were doing this before the first goal. Call me crazy, but it makes me more comfortable that they're not in a low block. Josh Achimpong's been playing basically left side centre back in this game as well, which we haven't really spoken about because we was expecting it to be Chalobah. That is a little tweak from the manager, maybe just because he has recognised that Chalobah struggles in build up on that left hand side. Josh has got good ball carrying ability that Chalobah doesn't really have, so he's able to maybe play on that side a bit better and try and progress by just carrying it forward as opposed to, passing on his left foot, but at least he does something. So Chalobah's kind of more in the middle, which is a lot better for him. So that's a nice tweak from Maresca because I was getting tired of seeing Chalobah on that left side, man. Tired. But yeah, the reason why I mentioned that, so yeah, definitely all the tips, all of the, advice that you have. I've booked the hotel, I've booked the flights, I've booked the travel to the airport and back. And that's all I've booked. So anything that I'm going to tell you the locations half time, and then any stuff that you guys have done if you've gone there, you let me know, and I'm going to write it all down, and we can work together on this because I've never been there. But I'm buzzing, man, buzzing. And yeah, obviously the food and the drink, you can't go wrong, can you? You know what I mean? So yeah. Sunderland coming forward. Woo! Cucurella don't leave, bro. Cucurella doesn't play games. He doesn't play games. He don't play games. HRMC is watching. Is Corell in the building? I don't know. If he is, let me know because I need to mod him. Do you know what I mean? We need to mod him so we know he's the official account. Especially because if he's doing HRMC, we need to mod him so we know when the taxman's in the building. That was a great tackle from Cucurella. And it's going to be a long throw. What Jamie Carragher was complaining about on Monday Night Football. So it's a long throw from Sunderland. Now we need to defend this properly. We need to do a job. We need to do a serious job on this. Fuck! Oh my days, you just knew it. The longer the ball was just bobbling in the box, you just knew something was gonna happen. I'm partially blind, so part of me is looking at it and I'm thinking at some point somebody's gonna clear this. At some point somebody's gonna hoof it away, and it just never happens. It just never happens. There's a catalogue of errors. Anytime you can see one of these goals, it's never pretty. You lose the first ball, you lose the second ball, it hits João Pedro, it just bounces to an attacker. I don't know. I don't think anything can be offside because it's hit João Pedro last, so it can't be offside. Look, and even then, who's that? Josh is there. Josh is there in plain sight. No one's offside. And this is why they do the long throws. You know, we could talk about it. It's ugly. It's grim. We don't tend to do it. But it's football. This is the Premier League. There is no snobby behavior when it comes down to style, when it comes down to tactics, when it comes down to you get it. You get it how you get it. And that's what it is, you know? You get it how you get it. And they're getting it. They got it their way and it worked. And it's just poor defending. You can't be losing the first and second ball. You can't be losing the first and second ball. It's a terrible way to concede. But this is what happened against Lincoln. You know, Lincoln City were doing this, and it was long. That's a great turn from João Pedro. Fuck, man. And I predicted a 2-0 as well. I was looking for a clean sheet. Oh. Ball in. I can't believe this, man. When we saw they were doing a long throw, we all looked at him and thought, damn, man. That's a shame that you've decided to do that. That's a damn shame, man. Touch Garnacho. Yeah, and there's no offsides. Yeah, there's no offsides on long throws. So I'm not talking about the first instance. I'm talking about after the long throw. It's even then not offside because it hits João Pedro and Josh is the deepest player. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's gutting, honestly. But what can you do? You have to be able to defend these things. This is not La Liga. This is not Germany where everybody plays with a high line or everybody tries to play with the ball on the ground, or there's only like 2 teams that have got the balls to go against the culture of the country in terms of the football style. This is the Premier League. No one cares. Nobody cares, bro. Like, no one cares about your feelings in this league. No one cares about your preference on how you think the game should be played or how you envision the football gods would want everyone to play. No one cares. No one cares, bro. And rightly so. No one cares. So we need to work on that because that's not good. That's not Chelsea. That's not Chelsea. Being weak, fragile, and not being able to defend those type of situations, that's not Chelsea. That's not Chelsea. Back to square one. Back to square one. And I was actually just about to say before the ball went in the back of the net, I was thinking, who are we going to rely upon to clear this? Is it Josh, João Pedro, and maybe Reese? Chalobah? Like, we don't have loads of guys like that aerially. So Sunderland, and they got a lot of defenders on this pitch. So even their right back looks like a centre back. So yeah, we're gonna need to go back to the drawing board. It's annoying because now they've done that and they've seen that it works, they're gonna keep doing it as well. So we basically need to not give away throw-ins in our half, that deep in our half, because every throw-in now in that part of the pitch, they're gonna do it again. They're gonna do it again. They're basically like corners for them. So weird though, isn't it, football? I feel like if that was a corner, I feel like we wouldn't have conceded. But because it's a throw-in, we do. And it's the same header that you have to win. So what is it? What is it about that? What is it about that? We don't really concede from corners this season. Like, off the top of my head, I'm not thinking of loads of corners that we've conceded from. Or am I wrong? I haven't looked at the list or the leaderboard of goals conceded from a corner. João Pedro. Oh. Throw-ins coming slower, harder to clear. This is not good. We need to respond. Trajectory, more direct. Corners often come in with swinger, outswinger, yeah. Angles. Well, tossing would have been maybe the aerially most dominant guy to come in. But he's got way too many. He's got his own weaknesses. So oh my god. Side netting. I thought for a second they were going to do a madness. And he's onside as well. Guys, they've stunned me into silence. And do you know what? They're still bopping it now. So I don't know. It's a very back and forth game, which, like I said, it does suit us because it does mean that we can. Oh, why is Tobes here? Why are you here? No one asked you to be here. No one called your name. Yeah, but them playing well, like I said, it leaves more space for us. But we have to still make sure we get the ball and then actually play it forward. They've had the ball for a while. Oh my days, what the fuck? What the hell is going on here? Oh my days. That was a good set piece routine. Caught everybody off guard. Got the free kick now. Caught everybody off guard there. Everybody. Look. Oh, they used the blocker. Hey! You know what I'm saying? Hey, that was cheeky, you know. Did you see that? They used the blocker. What is this? American football? What is it? NFL? These men are using blockers. These man are using blockers. That's why it was so... That's why I was just watching, like, why is this guy in acres of space off a free kick like that? These man used a blocker. These man actually had a blocker right there. Soon as Reece James tried to cover that space, blocked off. Blocked off straight away. Not going anywhere, mate. Don't even try it. It's called a screen. Screen, block. I think a blocker, for me, blocker rolls off the tongue a lot better. But you said screen. Screening, blocking. Oh, is it called a screen in NFL? Sorry. It's a screener. Is it a screener? I'm calling it, I called it a blocker. You know what I mean? I called it a blocker. But, yeah, either way, that's what it was. Well done, Josh. Yeah. You see what Josh just did there? You see that? That there is vital. Vital. Could have easily just played it back to Sanchez and put us back in hot water. But his ability to carry the ball, and just get out of that pressure, massive. Massive. Massive from Josh. That's why he's over there. That's why he's over there. We're in a period where I feel like our centre-backs, they're all too similar in terms of temperament. I don't really think we have a bastard at the centre-back position right now, and we need a bastard. The temperament, which obviously I'm not trying to encourage red cards and stuff, but I just feel like the temperament is all very similar back there. There's no like Rudiger. Do you know what I mean? There's no proper bastard back there. They're just all nice guys. That's what I'm saying. That's why I wanted Romero over the summer. Never going to happen, but he was on my list because he ticks all the boxes, apart from the injury prone, maybe, but he's also a bastard. And I feel like we need a bastard. We don't have a bastard back there. And I think a bastard stops us from conceding those types of goals that we conceded as well. You know, that goal that we conceded from the throw-in, I think a bastard probably stops that from happening. It was Romero is a wild shout, but when you actually go on, no! Oh my God! Come on! João Pedro, man, he's offside anyway. It's offside. Why didn't he shoot? We win the ball high up the pitch because they don't know where they're going here. He's offside. Yeah, he's offside. Even then, just chip the keeper. And Gu's looking back at him like, what's going on? I'm like, bruv, what's going on? Good question. What is actually going on? What's everybody doing? Against PSG, same position, lobs the keeper. Exact same position. Exact same pass, everything. Lobs the keeper. What are we doing right now? Here's Gu chasing. But yeah, I think we need a bastard. 34 minutes. 34 minutes gone. Still 1-1. Very, very, very tight game. Very tight game. And to be honest, you could say that they have been the better team. Which is not something I thought I'd be saying today, but if we're being honest, which we should be honest, I don't know. I'm sure the stats will probably back it up as well, but yeah, we're not getting into their box as often as they're getting into ours. That's a pretty decent measurement of who's having a better game. They've had 2 big chances. We've had 1. They've had 6 shots. We've had 6. Their XG is better than ours possession. No one cares. So yeah, but it's a close one. We need to do something. Here's Garnacho. Oh, unlucky. Cucurella, Josh. Yeah, Gu should be on his toes. Absolutely, he's flat-footed. João Pedro should be really, he should. I thought he'd shoot, but okay, cool, you didn't shoot, but then yeah, Gu should be on his toes and he should be following that in. I don't know why he's on his heels. He shouldn't be on his heels. But yeah, he's offside anyway, so it's fine. Here's a Garnacho. And now, if they're going into a low block now, this is where we see what we've got. Because this is what it was this is what it was meant to be, really. The whole game. I don't really know what got into them, but this is what it's meant to be. Here's Neto. Give me a corner. Give me a corner. We got a corner. It's our third corner of the game. Ball's going to come in from James. Should be better. Should be better. It's going to get another chance. That's not good either. I expect better from Reece on crosses. I need a drink. I'm gonna get a drink. Half time, get a little joke, little drink. Yeah. I need Reece James just slapping the nastiest long shot on some of your head tops in that chat. You're getting too giddy, fam. Need a nice little Reece James slap into the top bins. Is Josh, Enzo. Not really said anything about Enzo Fernandez today. Like, I've not said a word about Enzo Fernandez today. I feel like he's not really been on the ball at all. Am I the only one who thinks that? Because it genuinely feels like he hasn't been on the ball. Like, this might be like a record low amount of touches for him. I've only just seen him now try and put that cross in, and I'm like, oh. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. It just doesn't feel like I've seen him much. We've not really had a lot of the. Well, we have had a lot of the ball on the stats, but it doesn't feel like we've had a lot of the ball today. Corner's gonna come in. He's had 28 touches. It's not really a lot when you think about it. All right, Chalobah. Good. 5 minutes to half time, guys. It's got a bit quiet. Gone a bit quiet. Josh, really enjoying Josh today. I think Josh has been really good in that position, considering it's not his best position as well. But I need something, man. Reece, I need something from you as well. Oh my fucking God. Let me get a drink. Oh, God. Oh, golly gosh. Oh, I was filming something before this. That's why I'm wearing that. This game, it started off with such an intensity and such activity, and it's just died. It's died a painful death. I don't know what's happened. Garnacho on the left, doubled up on. Jesus. This is the thing. They are playing that 4-5-1. Because when they're getting back into defense, you can see the 4-5-1 in its full capacity. You know? Saved by Sanchez. They get numbers forward very quickly, Sunderland, and they commit people and they press. But that 5-4-1 is very obvious and clear because when Garnacho gets the ball, they double up on him, and I'm like, what is going on? You know what I mean? They're doubling up on Garnacho on that left hand side. They're probably going to do the same with Neto. You can see the 5, the 4, the 1, and it is very compact. It's very difficult to break through. And the goal that we scored, they weren't in that shape, you know. And that's why I've been happy. I've been happy that they've had the ball and they've tried to come forward, because them in this 5-4-1 shape is not good. we don't want this. You know, we don't want this shape. The best thing we could do in this is probably Neto gets the ball in, and hopefully João Pedro, who's, you know, is meant to be scoring some headers, and Guiu can start to try and throw their weight about a bit for these crosses and have some movement and try and, obviously there's no chemistry, which is a shame. There's no chemistry between João Pedro and Guiu, so it doesn't surprise me for the offside chance that they didn't sync up. But yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult. I don't really, outside of the goal, I don't think Garnacho is equipped for what this is, which is 4-5-1 low block. I said that before the game. So even though he scored, it doesn't stop it from potentially being a very Brennan Johnson type performance, which is, okay, we got the goal, thank you, very important. But can you offer anything in general play? In this situation? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think he's going to be able to do too much. It's too many bodies. Here's Caicedo. Caicedo. Man's downloaded the Rodri. The Rodri pack, yeah, Chalobah? Good shot. But yeah, Caicedo's downloaded the long shot trait. Got a corner. Neto. Okay. Oh, goalkeeper's fluffing. Win that. Nice. Well done. Caicedo, class. Fantastic. Oh, my days. Garnacho's on the ground. Free kick. Are we going to get a booking? What are we doing? We took it quickly. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What are we doing? What on earth are we actually doing here today? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Well, I'm going to get through all the super chats at half time. I see them in the back end. Appreciate it. Few minutes to half time now. I really want us to start testing their goalkeeper a hell of a lot more than we are. We're not testing their goalkeeper enough, guys. We need to test their goalkeeper more. A couple minutes. And Reece, I need a good delivery. The delivery's been poor. Right, he's taking it short anyway. And giving it to Garnacho. Fucking hell! What are we doing? Why is one of the best crossers of the football at the club passing it to Garnacho so he can swing it in? Am I mistaken? Since when is Garnacho a better crosser than Reece James? What's the logic? Do we have our thinking caps on today? Do we have our thinking caps on? If anything, Garnacho should have taken the free kick, passed it to James, and James should be whipping it in. Because we all know that Garnacho is not a great crosser. He does the cutbacks, but he doesn't do the crosses. I don't understand. I really don't understand. Man said, "Stop shouting, brother. I don't know if you're lost. This is a watch along. There's going to be some shouting. Yes. This is not a library. This is not. It's not story time, bro. It's not bedtime. It's a watch along. There's going to be some shouting. More than you can't believe. So I don't really know I don't know what you think this is. It's not a preview. Man says stop shouting. Is he mad? Man wants ASMR. You think this ASMR? You think I'm gonna get out the hot tub? Sleepy time. Is that what you want? What's this guy doing? Yo, what's this guy talking about, bro? Bro, man, I don't listen. If it's your bedtime, bro, just go to sleep, bro. Because I'll be honest, you might be in the time zone where it's a bit too loud. I don't know, bro. I don't know. But in the UK, it's the middle of the day. You know what I'm saying? So, don't know what you want from me. Here's Josh. Josh is so good at carrying the ball. I wish more players had this skill set. Here's Caicedo. Josh again. Chalobah. Oh, man. Here's Garnacho again. God damn. It's a cap. The wings are capped. We need Esteval on this pitch. The wings are capped. When I say it, it sounds like I'm hating. I'm just saying what I'm seeing. The flanks are capped. That's why I need Esteval starting. I'm sorry. I need Esteval starting on this pitch. The flanks are capped, ladies and gentlemen. It's got the biggest cap on it. If I had a cap, I'd put it on. Cap, cappity, cap, cap, cap. Half time. Half time. It is 1-1. Chelsea 1, Sunderland 1. Not good. But again, said the same thing last week. We're not losing. I don't know if... Look, let's talk about this, right? I'm going to put the teams back on the screen. What am I doing? Okay. What am I actually doing? All right, cool. So, no one's going to ring my phone. No one's going to ring my phone. So, I promise you. Especially KG. Because he never picks up. Okay, so... Let's talk about this. First of all, we've got options on the bench, and we're going to get into that in a second. We were going to talk about... So what we were going to do, and what we're now going to do, is two different things. What we were going to do is we were going to talk about my trip to Mexico. We were going to talk about, have you been to Mexico? And then you was going to tell me recommendations. You were going to tell me about, you know, some of the things that you've done, some of the things that you've tried. And we were going to have a great halftime. But unfortunately, we got bigger problems. We got bigger fish to fry. So now we're actually going to have to talk about what we need to do to fix this. Because we thought we would be winning. We thought we'd be winning 2-0, nice and comfortable, and we can just enjoy each other's company. No, we're not going to do that. So let's talk. What do we need to do to fix this? What do we need to do to fix this? First of all, the goal that we conceded is a consequence of the caliber and the type of centre-backs that we have at this football club. And they're all very similar. Whether it's Tosin, Fofana, Chalobah, Acheampong, forget the skill sets in terms of passing, in terms of aerial dominance versus not having as much. They're all very nice gentlemen. They're all nice people. If I was standing across from them in the tunnel, I would say, that's a nice guy. I wouldn't be scared in terms of the fear factor, in terms of the shithousery, in terms of the bastardery, the bastardness. The bastard levels are not high enough. So we need a bastard. So there isn't a bastard there. So things can happen. But if we bring Tosin on aerially, we get that. If we bring him on, we lose something on the ground. He gets dribbled past. So there's nothing we can do to stop everything. There's always a weakness. But going forward, which is what I always want to focus on, because I've spoken about this defence enough. And a lot of people will ask me, I told you we need a centre-back. And we keep going round and round in circles until we get to the same conclusion, which is that Chelsea occupy and own about 8 or 9, or 7, sorry, and we can't have 8 or 9 centre-backs. So we need to sell to buy. So we didn't. We have to move. This is what we have. But what we cannot continue to run from is this attack. This attack is capped. Now, João Pedro in the 10 needs to improve. He needs to be doing more. Enzo Fernandez, I need to see more on the ball. I need us to be better on the ball. We've had a lot of possession, and I don't really feel like we've done enough with it, unless we've had the transition, which we had for the goal, which was great. But when they went back into their 5-4-1, we don't look good. We look lost. There's not a clear way of how we're gonna create. That comes from the two people I just named, Enzo Fernandez and João Pedro. If we're talking about chance creation with the football at the foot, the football at the feet, these two are the ones that are either going to dribble or they're going to pass. They have to be able to do those two things, and they have to be able to do them to a high level to create against this 5-4-1. The wing is capped. So if we're to make a substitution right now, just to get things moving at a faster pace, Esteval's coming onto this pitch, and I did this against Forest. It's football bingo, it's winger. Let's call it winger bingo. Garnacho or Neto. Garnacho or Neto. Garnacho scored, but in general play, against this 5-4-1, where if it is as congested, as claustrophobic as they can make it with that formation, I'm sorry, in open play, Garnacho is not doing what needs to be done. He's very same with what he will attempt. He will try to run out the defender. He will then try and do the cutback or the cross with the weaker foot, and it will probably be a decent ball in, but not really pinpoint accuracy, and then it will get cleared. And if he's doubled up on, you can forget about it. And he's been doubled up on a few times. Neto, samey. Again, I said it against Forest in the first half, then he goes and gets a goal and assist in the second half, but it is the same. It's going to be a cross. 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 We need someone like Esteval who's going to come in here and he's actually going to bring some sort of footballing IQ to the table. That's what I'm going to start calling this. This is footballing IQ, because you can't just repeat the same actions, get the same results, and have nothing else in your locker. Esteval doesn't do that. Esteval is going to come in here and he's going to do about 5 different things to try and get us to score this goal. And he demonstrated that against Ajax. Now, of course, that was against 10 men, but it's still the intention that counts. It's still what you do with the football that counts. Just because we're up against 10 men doesn't mean Garnacho and Neto are not going to keep spamming the same button on the PlayStation controller. This is the equivalent. Where's my PlayStation controller? This is what our wingers are doing. You see do you see this button? Do you see that square button? Our wingers are playing like this, and they are just spamming that button. So they're pressing this button, running, run, and then spamming this button, and that is it. That is it. These are the only 2 buttons. There's no other buttons. Now, can I introduce you? There's the pass button. Do you see this pass button? You can press this. And if you angle this here, with this, you might actually pass it somewhere interesting. You also have a shooting button. We need more shots. We have a through ball button. Can we press more buttons? That's all I'm asking for in the second half. Press more buttons. There's so many buttons. Why are we not pressing them? We don't press enough buttons. Esteval will come and use the whole controller. That is the point. Esteval's going to come onto this pitch and he going to use the whole controller. He might even press something that you didn't even know if you press it. You know a skill move? Oh, God forbid we try a skill move, one of the wingers. You can do a skill move. There's this button here, and if you press it with 2 other buttons at the same... No, let me even do that. I'm not even going to complicate it, because now it's getting complicated. Let me not do that. It's too much. But Esteval knows what I'm talking about. Esteval knows what I'm talking about. So, yeah, we need something, man. This is a stress ball, by the way. This is a stress ball. I've got 2, because that's what Chelsea do to me. That's what they do to me. That's what they do to us. Got 2 stress balls. We need to be pressing all the buttons, right? So, and that's it. Like I said, it's not just the wingers. I'm not just aiming this at the players that I rate and the players I don't rate as highly. I said it. Enzo Fernandez, you need to press more buttons. João Pedro, you need to press more buttons. Garnacho and Neto, you need to be pressing more buttons. Everybody, bar Gu, because Gu, I'm not going to include in this. Everybody else needs to be pressing more buttons. You press more buttons. Gu's up against a back 5. I know what he needs to do. He just needs to occupy. The other 4 of you that I just mentioned, you need to be pressing more buttons. If you're not going to press more buttons, you need to come off the pitch. Just simple as that. It's simple as that. Because this is what it is, people. We've had a taste of Sunderland's press. We've had a taste of Sunderland having the ball and there being a bit of space to counter, and then we can score a goal because that's what we can do on the counter when there's space. And Garnacho has a bit of space, and he's 1v1 in space, and Neto the same in space. If Sunderland come into this second half and they decide we're not going to do that anymore, and we're going to do the 4-5-1 or the 5-4-1, and we're going to sit there and we're going to make it difficult, and then we're just going to counter, we need to have solutions. And that means we need to be pressing more buttons. Let's go to the super chats. First of all, let's go there. So, General Matisse, love you, brother. Very erratic. How you doing, brother? Big up to you. Going to Cancun. That's where NBA teams go when they are out of the playoffs. I actually didn't even know that. That's funny. I'm landing there. I will be visiting because I'm going for 8 days, 8 nights. So I will be there maybe 1 or 2 days, but I'm not staying there. This system is crosses and inshallah sometimes. Big up to you. Yes, big up to everyone that just sent in super chats, even though there's nothing written on it. Maybe that was on purpose. Maybe that was an accident. Hopefully it was the former. Let's see, which 3 teams stay up and which ones go down? It's very difficult, but right now, to my amazement and to my shock, it seems like West Ham United are going down. Because I thought Nuno was going to come in there and make them more defensively, resilient in terms of the set pieces. And remember when we played them, they were absolutely despicable, disgusting on the set pieces. I thought, okay, Nuno's going to come in there. He hasn't started well. He has not started well. So, West Ham right now, they look like one of the teams that are going to be going to the Championship. But it's very early. It's not even 10 games. So I'm not going to commit to that. I probably would stick with my own predictions that I made at the start of the season, apart from Brentford. I can't remember if I had Brentford in there or Wolves, but if I had Brentford in there, I might have to take Brentford out because Brentford actually look very decent. We're playing PS5 with PS1 controllers. Why is Maresca's kryptonite a back 5 always? He has played Gu and João Pedro. So that, for me, you're going some part of the way to solving the problem against the back 5. But the wingers, I said at the start of the game, the wingers, they're both very similar. They both run similar. They both spam the same button. They just spam it differently. You see, the X, if you press it with one button, you get low crosses. If you press it with another button, or you don't press it with another button, you get the high crosses. They're both spamming the button, though. This is why Esteval for me has got to be starting. Big up, man. Still love your content, especially the mob watch-alongs asking for the 4th time in 3 years. Can we tempt you into joining Arsenal? First of all, you can keep asking me until the cows come home. You'll never get that. Although I did find the whole I posted on the Big Six on the Twitter. There was a picture of Tobe standing on one side with the 100 million, and the expressions Fuad, Flav, and was it George, stand on the other side, and it was like the treble. Listen, I'm sorry. I have a mother, I have a sister, I have a brother, I have another brother, I have aunties, uncles, bro. I don't know what kind of lies we're telling, but 100 million? 100 million. And we're acting like we can't go into the 1920s and go and find a shirt, by the way. This is what I said to Tobes. Go and get a shirt of your rival. There's no badge. It's just colours and a shirt. It's a shirt with a colour. What, you think I'm repping the badge? No. You think I've got the sponsors on? No. I'm going into the 1920s, because they didn't say you can't, and I'm getting a plain red shirt, brother. No one will know the difference. So, yeah, people didn't deep that. They didn't think. And I'm sorry, a treble's not worth 100 million. Let's stop that cap. Yeah? Now, if you said 100,000, okay, maybe there's 100 million. Get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. Not only could I change my life, I changed my family's life. I changed my family's life. I changed my friend's life. I'll change even some of your lives in the chat. You know what I'm saying? 100 million. Bruv, I start giving $1 million away to the chat. Can you imagine doing £1 million giveaways in the chat? Because why not? Why not? Why not? I'll be making that on interest. I'll just be giving you the interest. I'll leave that in the bank. Any interest, giveaways. Giveaways, bro. What are we doing? Are we dense? Now, what are we doing? What are we doing? Nah, I'm sorry. That was the biggest load of foolishness I've ever seen in my life. Because the shirt could literally be from the 1920s. Go and Google what Arsenal, Tottenham, any of these teams used to wear in the early 1900s. It's not a football kit. Well, it is a football kit. It's a lovely football kit, but it's plain. There's nothing on it. It's like you go Primark, go pick up the same thing. What are we doing? What are we doing? Crazy. You gotta think. There's no badges. If there's no badges, there's no problems. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing? Exactly. And it's a tax write-off. Absolutely. Send it to you. Oh, you done a service for me. You fixed my roof. Here's $1 million. What did you do, Jay? Oh, you babysitting? Yeah, here's $1 million for you. Tax. What are we doing? Now, these people are crazy. These people are crazy, bro. I'm just letting you know I would never make such a foolish decision, because that would be super selfish. Do you know what I mean? Just try and win the treble the year after. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a shame you didn't get it that time, but try and win it the year after. But yeah, all right, second half. Let's see if there's any changes. Oh, I don't think there's any changes. Guys. Let me put that on that. So yeah, second half. Let's see what these boys have got. Come on. Why has he not made any changes? Why is he not making any substitutions? We got 5 subs. So, okay, maybe he's giving them a bollocking at halftime, but I'll be honest, I don't really think it's just about giving them a bollocking. I think a change. Sunderland are making changes. What are they doing? Right, second half's going to kick off. I'm just going to start from 30 because I already know I'm going to be delayed and then it's going to be out of sync. Sunderland have made changes. Why have we not made any changes? Right, we've kicked off. I'm going to sync up at 45:30. And we're back in business. We need to win this game. You sync up. We're good. All right, we're in sync, chat. Big up. KG's Reckless Sports. I was going to call because you said I wouldn't shamelessly sentence. You was going to call because I said you wouldn't call. That is crazy. The thing is, KG, you don't pick up, bro. And you know this. You don't pick up when you're losing and it's time for you to pick up. You're not picking up, bro. Maybe you're busy, but sometimes maybe you're not. So I don't know. But, you know, you got to pick up the phone, bro. Don't sign up for excursions at the airport. They're going to press you on it after landing. Don't chat to no one and go straight to your transport. Absolutely. I've done my basic research on YouTube, what not to do and all that stuff, all them type of videos. I watched all of that before I booked it because I just wanted to make sure. And I won't be doing any of that nonsense. Yeah, I've already booked my travel to and from the airport. And I will be waiting for the person with the placard, and I will be with that person, and that will be that. I'm not getting stopped and told about the taxi prices versus the bus, and yeah, forget all that. This ain't my first rodeo. Ball into the box, headed away. Let me read out a few more super chats. I think we've nearly covered all of them, and then we'll be moving. Why is time moving so slowly in our box? Jesus. All right, we're out now. Ganacho. Ganacho, 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 Ganacho. Where you going? Where you going, Ganacho? Ganacho, where do you go? Ganacho, where do you go? Where do you go, Ganacho? Where do you go? Where is he going? I don't know. I don't know. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I would wear a full Liverpool kit for 10k, let alone 100 million. This brother said I would wear a full kit, shirt, shorts, socks, shin pads, boots. What camera do you use for live streaming? FX3 Sony. Very expensive, but very, very damn good. And it's as good as it gets, really. Anything more than that is Netflix. And we don't need to do that, you know? We just don't need to go that far with it. So, yeah, I was watching a lot of videos of, like, Con. You know, we did a lot of research. Skull, massive help on that. He did a lot of research, and yeah, like Con, he does a lot of the stuff for the Sidemen and stuff. He's good to watch, man. You learn a lot of stuff and pick up things. So man said I'll do it for 10k, and you know what, that's not even mad. That's not mad, because like really 10 bags is 10 bags. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you got a family of you know, you got 3 kids at home and you got bills to pay, yes, yes. In this economy, what are we doing? Butter is costing more than ever. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing? But what's Chalobah doing? Then more importantly, what's Chalobah doing? What's Chalobah doing? What is Chalobah doing? What is a lot of these players doing here? There's a lot of players that are letting other players down. I'll be honest. I'm not having it. I'm not having it, man. I can't be out here watching Caicedo masterclasses and then some of these other players are just on some bullshit. Really pattern up, man. Seriously. Oh my goodness. Why is Josh better than you on the ball in this game? You're a 26-year-old man. Ball in. How old is this guy? Because you know some players, they just think they're young forever. You're not. It's like Foden. Steve still thinks Foden's 21 years old. Chalobah's 26. I wasn't even lying. You know? When I was arguing with Steve on the Big Six, he thinks Foden's still 20 years old or some shit. He's got a baby face. He's a 25-year-old man. You're 25. Hello?
From Indeed.
I just got a spam call. I should have turned it up, but I didn't know what it was, so I didn't want to play it out on stream. But I just got a spam call. These spammers are crazy. Yo. These spammers are crazy. I am watching the game. I am. Don't worry. I'm watching the game. It's right there in front of me. And you know what? If I wanted to right now, I could cuss on what Neto just did, and Garnacho, but last week when I said, oh, the performance needs to be better from the capped out wingers, everybody was like, oh, but he scored now and he scored a free kick and he assisted, so it's not funny. It's not funny, is it? No, it's not. It's not funny. It's not funny. Listen, I'm just being honest, bro. That's all I'm being. I'm not running no narratives, no agendas, no presidential campaigns for election in 2025, 2027, 29. I'm keeping it 100 buckaroonies, yeah? 100 buckaroonies, bro. As always, these wingers need to be doing better. and that's it. Because the 18-year-old right now is the best of the bunch. He's the best of the bunch. That's it. That's it. But that was Neto. That wasn't even Garnacho. I mean, Garnacho, you know, it was behind him. Neto, what are we doing? Why are you not waiting that pass? Why are you not waiting that pass? And this is the thing. If it's not spamming that cross button, the other buttons is very, oh, big up to Rance. Big up to Rance. Was he doing a watch along and did he just end it early or something? What happened? Listen, you really, if you're not spamming that cross button, what other buttons are you pressing? And are you pressing them with the right weight? You've got to press these buttons with the right weight. You can't just press the button whenever you got to press it properly, you know? But yeah, boy. They're trying to fight him. Look what they just did to Neto. Look, they just beat him up. Honestly, they just beat up Neto. Like, the three of them over there, they literally just beat him up. We need to start looking at, can we get our fullbacks further up the pitch to help our wingers? Because these two, they're not 1v1 demons. So we need to, because look how many man there are. Look, two man and then a third man coming. We need to start looking at, can we get our fullbacks into positions that can assist our wingers? Because that was straight up bullying. They literally punched him in the face. They literally beat him up. They literally beat him up. So we need to look at that. We need to look at that. I don't know what the manager is thinking in regards to that. But bro, it's clothesline, bro. That was some WWE. That was literally some WWE, bro. What's did they do Saturday shows? That wasn't no, you know what I mean? That's some WWE, bro. Ball in. Oh, that was a great delivery. That was a great delivery from Reece James. Oh my days. That was a great delivery. Why is nobody? Oh, come on, man. Come on. You got to get on that. You've got to get on that, man. You've got to get on that. Big up to Rance. You got to get on that, man. Oh. Oh, he was doing a FIFA thing. But yeah, yeah. I get it. It's been a long time for a lot of people since we had elite level wingers at the football club. So I'm not I shouldn't fight you. You know, I should really make an exception and understand. I should understand. Mudrik, Madueke, it does break people. It does break people. People forget. People definitely forget. I'm trying to think. When was the last time we had an elite level winger at this football club before Esteval, who has potential? I'm trying to think. I can't remember, honestly. It might be Hazard. Pulisic was injury prone. He had moments. Lockdown Pulisic. Lockdown Pulisic might be it. Sterling. Ugh, absolutely not. Lockdown Pulisic was something special. You know what I mean? But outside of that, we're talking Hazard. Ugh. You know. Here's Enzo. Another poor ball. It's not enough. Cucurella. Garnacho. Oh my God. Oh my God. Garnacho. Garnacho, what are you doing to me? Why are you doing this to me? Garnacho, why? What are you doing? Oh my God. Oh my God. Yo, bring on Esteban, man. Get Esteban on this pitch, man, please, because this ain't even funny, bro. Yeah. Come. Bro, just move, man. Move, man. All right, listen, you got your goal, and thank you very much for it. Outside of that, fucking hell. Seriously. Outside of that goal, fuck me, yeah? That's it. That's all I have to say. I've got nothing else to say. Nothing. Nothing else to say. It's just hurry up and just get Esteban, man, because I'm gonna lose my head. I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh God. Oh, right. Good. Esteban's on now. Let's pray for better times. Oh my God. Woo! Rough. Might even start barking. That's how rough it, bro. That's how rough it is, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's rough. It's rough, bro. That's what it is. Oh boy. At least we got a lot of time left on the clock. Got 32 minutes left on the clock. So has Gu had a shot today? Genuinely, I don't think Gu's had a shot. Let me know in the chat. I can't remember Gu having a shot in this game. I don't think we've created a chance for him. I don't think he's had a shot. We need to create chances for the striker. What's going on? We need to create. Has he had a shot? I might be bugging. Oh, he's had two. Oh, okay. I just don't remember them. Genuinely. Okay, that's good. I'm glad. Oh. Woo! What's going on there? Careful. Oh, no. Oh, Josh. I hope he's not injured. That looked a bit ugly. We still need to create more chances for Gu anyway. All right. He needs to have more shots. He needs to have more chances. Esteval. Oh, deflected wide. Unlucky. Unlucky. He had one with his weak shot. One with his weak, yeah. And he had one weak shot. Oh, okay, yeah. Probably why it wasn't really that memorable. We need to make more chances for our strikers, man. Yeah. Esteval active already. Very active. Come on, let's go. Let's try and get this goal. Let's get this goal. I think we'll win. I really do. I think we'll win the game, but it's again, it's about that starting wing combination. We need to be having a big look at that in the future. What we do, ball in. Right. I can't see how we don't win with Esteval on this pitch. As busy as I know Esteval's going to be on this pitch, I can't see how we don't win the game. He's literally going to try absolutely everything until we score. He's going to be literally just a madman. He's gonna be a madman on this pitch until we score. You know, we just need to get him the ball, and we need to look for his runs. That's what we got to do. We got to look for him. That was great play from. Was that Xhaka? I don't know. Chalobah. Yeah, good play from Josh. Chalobah just let his man go. Yeah, yeah. Josh has been the senior centre back today. Um, yeah. No one mentioned Messi or Ronaldo. Little boy. I think you're deaf. Yeah. In the chat. I think you're deaf. I didn't mention him in that way, but I did say that he is unfortunately, he is probably the guy that's going to get us back into the game. You know? That's at any level you can have a player like that. It doesn't matter if you're in League 1 or League 2, you can have a player that comes on that you want to see come on and he can change the game for you. Yeah, it doesn't have to be Messi or Ronaldo. Yeah. Oh dear. It's a shame, yeah. It's a shame we can't see Josh and Levi Cole together. I would have loved to have seen that. I would have loved to have seen that. Oh, we would have had perfect potential balance there. We would have had a left footer. We would have had a passer with a ball carrier. We would have had height. We would have had pace. We would have had a lot of different things. Leadership, maybe little leadership starting there for Colwell. It would have been great to see, and for free. Nobody paid a penny for these two players, bruv. It would have been for free. Here's Esteval. 62 minutes. Here's James. Esteval. James is getting a bit further forward, which is good because that means Esteval can go into the pockets. So, again, another limitation of Neto and Garnacho is that neither of them are going to play in the pockets. So they're out and out touchline wingers and they're not moving, which means most of the time the fullback isn't going to overlap. When Esteval comes on, you can already see James is overlapping and he's getting crosses into the box. And then Cucurella has just been absolutely clotheslined. But variation. Now we're going to start to see better things because now James is going to get forward. Esteval is going to be everywhere, and we're hopefully going to create more chances. That cross from Neto is not good. It's not good. Not good enough. Cucurella is down. Cucurella is down. So yeah, this is why I don't like playing Neto and Garnacho together, because what you have is two very similar wingers, and you also have nobody that can go into the pockets. Nobody that can move into central areas and pass and dribble, and 1-2 and combine. That's not what they do. So again, it's just very in your face. This is how it looks. Nothing changes. Whereas when you have an Esteval on the right, you have a Cole Palmer on the right, you have, even a Buonanotte, Buonanotte, just anyone who can play on the right but come in and interchange and combine and connect and do things. It just changes things. It makes things difficult, makes things interesting, harder to pick up for the opposition team. I don't know why he didn't want to start with that. Maybe, I don't know. Does he not think James can overlap from the beginning? I don't know. If anything, I would have thought James overlapping in the last 20, 30 minutes is more risky than him overlapping at the start of the game because of obviously physical, the tax of him playing the 60 minutes and then trying to do more stuff afterwards. But I don't know. No one can move into the pockets. Xhaka lock it off. We'll see about that, brother. Is Xhaka on any bookings yet? Because you know how he used to love to take a booking at Arsenal. Let me take a look at something. Is he on anything? Damn, he's not. Damn, no one's on it. Damn. All right, Cucurella is coming off. I think it's coming off. No, I think he's coming back on. He doesn't look like he's coming off. Yeah, just taking a breather. All right, 65 minutes. Long. James, okay. Good stuff. Esteval, okay. Oh, nope. Oh, back to us. Brilliant. The goal, if the goal's going to come, which it should, and I think it will, it's going to come from the right-hand side, and it's going to come from, hopefully, James or Esteval in some sort of way. Chance creation, the pass before the pass, I don't know. But that is the side I'm looking at as the side that's going to get us back into this game. It might lead to the left-hand side getting the goal. Wouldn't surprise me if Neto or Cucurella scored on the back post, but it will come from the right-hand side. It will definitely come from the right-hand side. I'm very disappointed with, the lack of influence that João Pedro has had on this game. I thought he would have had a lot more of a stronger influence on this match in that position. He hasn't really played to the level that I thought he'd be playing at. So, yeah, it's a bit of a shame in there. I thought he'd be putting chances on a plate for Gu today. He's not really. But then again, they don't know each other, so yeah. Yeah, it's true. There's a lot of people marking him. It's true. It's very congested in there. It's just 5-4-1. That's what it is. But this is what playing for a big club. You play for a big club. You play against these 5-4-1s, and you got to make something. You got to make something happen. If you're the 10 against a 5-4-1, unfortunately, we got to look to someone. You know what I mean? We got to look at someone to do something. It's going to be the 10. I've got to look at someone's got to do something. I can't make excuse for everyone. I can't say, okay, Gu can't do anything because we've got 3 centre backs. João Pedro can't do anything because there's the 4-5-1, so the midfield is clustered. The wingers are getting doubled and tripled on, so they can't do anything. Someone's got to do something. I can make excuses for everyone if I want. Absolutely, I can. I can make an excuse for everyone. But at the end of the day, we need to win this game, and they are playing that way, and that's it. There's nothing more to it. There's nothing else to it. This formation is there. The system's there. They're compact. They did all that kind of attacking and trying and at the start of the game. And I respect them for it because I really didn't think they'd even do that, and they did, and they were very good. But now they're not doing that anymore. They're 5-4-1. They're locked in and they're concentrating. And João Pedro needs to find those gaps, and he needs to find any little space he can, get the ball, turn, and make something happen. And that's it. That's it, really. It needs to be done. Someone needs to do something. Someone needs to do something. I'm wondering how long until maybe Gittins comes on the left wing. I don't know. Here's Enzo. You're saying 3-1 final score? Bro, I'll take a 2-1, bro. I'll take a 2-1, bro. You know what I mean? I don't mind. At this point, I just need a goal. James, Cucurella, corner. Come on, guys. Big teams have to find a way through. 20 minutes to go. It's Esteval. James. Shot. It was never on. It was never on. The shot was never on. I don't know how he was going to open up his body and generate the power he needs to generate to score from there in that body position. It was yeah, it would have had to be something very special. Dimitri Payet type shit he was trying to do right there. All right, 20 minutes to go. Let's go. Neto, give me good delivery. Give me good delivery. Esteval. Okay, good. Oh, no. Got to take it down, Enzo. You're not scoring a header from there, bro. Got to take it down. Yeah, look. Yeah. I don't know. You're not scoring. That's one thing. You got to maybe flick it on or whatever, but you're not scoring there. Right. I think we're gonna get. I can sense something important is gonna happen soon for us. If we just keep getting the ball to Esteval and James and these guys, and Caicedo as well. He's got a very good pass on him. James has moved into midfield, which is good. Hopefully, he gets more touches, starts playing some big passes. Oh, free kick. Free kick. Delap's just watching on. He can do nothing about it. I do think we're going to win. I do think we're going to win. You know, and you know me. There's been a lot of times on watch-alongs where I've sat there and said, hey, this game's finished. This game's finished. I don't think this game's finished. I do think we're gonna get something here. If that changes, I'll let you know. But I do think something's coming for us in this. I do. Even though it's not been pretty. But that is very dependent on getting the ball to James and Esteval. James is in midfield now, so let's see if that makes a difference. Because he's now pushed Enzo up. Cucurella is really high. Well, actually, no, Enzo's not really that high right now. Cucurella's being pushed up because he has good off-the-ball movement, which is mad. And, yeah, let's see. But we're getting closer to their goal in terms of we're in their half. They're very, very deep now. I think it's just a matter of carving out the right chance. But boy, I do need to see something. Oh, free kick. No. Okay. Sunderland. Oh my god. No, please no. Oh my god, I thought that was going to be a problem. Josh. He is that guy. He is him. Josh is going to be a very, very top player. Josh is going to be a top player. Yeah. So 2 more changes for Sunderland. 2 more changes. Squeaky bum time. Gittins is coming on. Tosson's coming on. I'm assuming Tosson is coming on for Chalobah and not Josh. And I'm guessing that's because Tosson is going to be a set-piece threat. And, yeah. Wait, Gu's coming off. Josh? Josh is coming off. The defender with pace when we're playing a high line and we're potentially going to be in their half. And if they counter us, we need someone with speed to defend on the transition. And he's been the best last man in the whole defense. And he hasn't made any errors. And what the fuck? Okay, that's a really interesting decision. That's a very, very interesting decision. Wow. I did not think you would do that, Maresca. Are you sure? Are you sure about that one? Because I can't really justify it. I'm struggling. But anyway, we move. Oh, come on, man. Get on the end of that kind of chance. Esteval's just put it on a plate. Oh, on a plate. Fitness? I don't really know. I don't know. Maybe, bro, but I don't know, man. If he says that after the game, then fine. But tactically, I don't get that. I don't know about physically, but tactically, I don't get it. We're playing a high line. We need pace, and we've taken off our quickest defender and left on the guy that's been pretty damn poor. But anyway. Better not see us fucking concede on a counter. Or I'm going to be livid. Steve in the 10. Yeah, he is in the 10. So Gittins has gone to the left. Esteval's gone into the 10. João Pedro's up front. And Neto's back on the right. Here's Sanchez. Chalobah. Cleared. Oh, 12 minutes left. Cucurella. Sanchez clears. What? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what João Pedro's going to do up front, but let's see. Not really done enough in the 10 anyway, so who really cares? Do you know? So, yeah. Here's Enzo. João, please. Okay. Oh, no. God. Oh. Ten minutes left. Ball in. Oh my god. Woo! Sanchez has got out and dealt with it, but yeah. Oh man. I'm not my vibes. These men are messing up my vibes. Y'all are ruining my vibes on this pitch right now, man. Oh my days. I came into this watch along in such a good mood, and these men are just killing the vibe. You man are killing the vibe. Oh my days. Come on, there's a counter here. There's a counter here. Oh my days. Oh my days, man. Oh my days. No, I don't have any Ethiopian background, brother. Oh my days. Yeah, this is why I wasn't prepared to go back to war, bro. We have to win these games, you know? What we gonna do here? We ain't cats, bro. We ain't got 9 lives, brother. We have to prove now that we warrant them types of conversations. We can't just at the start of the season when there's no points on the board, it's easy to dream. You know, I want to dream too. But once evidence and idiocy has come to the table, in great capacity, then in the first few game weeks and obviously all the red cards, we have to go back to base. We have to go back to base. We can't keep going out there without the right weaponry. We have to come back to base. And we're back at base, and we're here. We're here at base, and we're keeping an eye on things, and we're trying to draw up plans, but we have to win these games, bro. We have to win these games, bro. There's another flight on the 29th of November before Arsenal at home. There's a flight potentially booked in there to send out troops, but we could cancel that flight. You know, we could absolutely cancel that flight. So it's there, it's booked. You know, it's booked, but that's it. That's all it is. It's booked. It's just that's it. It's just booked, and that's it. And there's 7 minutes left before we have to start potentially talking about cancellations. Because yeah, there's a certain points gap that we can't let it get to. Otherwise, we have to just shut up now, and we're getting dangerously close to said points gaps. So if we don't win this game, 84 minutes. 84 minutes. Santos is coming on. João Pedro is coming off for who? Neto's coming on. George has come on. Do you know what? No qualms. Absolutely no qualms with George coming on for Neto. For Pedro. Pedro's anonymous in terms of shooting and everything. So yeah, it's fine. It's fine. But this is peak. It's come to this. Oh my god, George in the air. Yeah, oh my god. George in the air? Whoa. Slow down there, buddy. Slow down there, buddy. That's not for you. Hassam's coming here to hum. Okay. You play later, you know, against Brentford away, and you've won. You've lost. Is it how many Premier League games in a row? So just be careful about what you're humming about, because you got a game as well today. Arguably, actually, definitely, concretely more difficult than this game. So if you know, be careful, because I can come to your watch along and hum as well. You know, we can all hum. Everybody can hum. So anybody humming, just remember. Just remember that. Your brother has your phone. You got it back. That's no problem. That's no problem, Hassan. You're forgiven. If your brother had your phone and you just got your phone back now, that's not a problem. We'll take your hum off the record. That's no problem. We'll struck it off the record. No problem. It's no problem. When did this trend start happening in games that weren't Liverpool matches? This is not for Chelsea games, guys. You can't do this against us. You can't. You can't be doing this against us. I'm sorry. It's not for these games. It's only for Liverpool. Oh, hey, James. James just dash him, man. Dash. Dash him. Bro, just fling him to the floor. He's had enough. He's had enough. Look, watch. He's had enough. Bosh. Oh, he's pissed. He's pissed, bro. Yeah, we're not winning. when Chelsea, and especially when the captain, when we start doing stuff like that, we're not winning the game because our heads are gone now. Our heads are gone. When we start fighting, it's finished. When we start fighting people and punching people up and all that stuff, we're not winning the game. We're not winning the game because we're not focused. We're not locked in anymore. We're not locked in anymore. If that's what we're doing now, then fine. Forget it. We're finished. Forget it. I've seen that tells me something. That tells me something. That tells me they're under our skin. If I was a Sunderland fan, I'd be saying we're under Chelsea's skin. That's what it is. We're under Chelsea's skin. That's exactly what that means. Because really, the guy didn't even really do too much to James. He just put his hand on him, like just to see where he was, just to say, yo, and man just dashed him. Yeah. Hopefully I've jinxed it and we can score the winner. But Caicedo's just made a pass that's short, so that tells me that we're probably cooked. Yeah, if that's happening now, where are we going from here? If we're playing passes now and they're short, was that Caicedo or was it? Yeah, it was Caicedo, and then Santos just fouled him, barely touched him, and yes, peak. It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. Here's Sanchez. We don't even look like we're banging on the door for a winner. Where's the last 8 minutes of football gone? Where's the last 8 minutes of football actually gone? Where's the constant knocking on the door for the winner? Where is the absolute wave after wave after wave of attack that we're meant to be on to win this game? Time is just disappearing and no one knows where it's going. It's just invisible. It's vanished. Where's the time? Why is the clocks move forward? Or have they gone backwards? What's going on? James. I don't even feel like this goalkeeper's even made that many. How many? He's barely made a save today. Let me take a look at this stats because I feel like I'm going to be horrified. I'm actually going to be horrified, aren't I? Their goalkeepers made 2 saves today. And I don't even know if any of them were difficult. Ball in, headed away. How much time is there on injury? Bro, this is pathetic, you know. Oh my God. I can't even remember a proper save from their goalkeeper. Not even one proper save. I'm gonna have to watch this back because I don't know what's going on.
I feel like I've watched the whole game, and I swear I must have missed something, because there's no way we've done as little as I've watched us do. Something must have happened, and I wasn't. You know what I mean? I must be forgetting. Then we must have done more damage than I remember us doing, and I must just not remember. That must be it. I must not be remembering. There must be damage that was done in this game, and we just, yeah. I'm gonna have to watch it back. I'm gonna have to watch it back, because it seems like my memory may have been foggy. Five minutes left, James. Oh, this is just end this game, honestly. Just end the game. Oh. Just wrap it up, man. Man said offside. Just wrap it up, man. Just wrap it up, man. Honestly, what on earth are we watching here? Just wrap this thing up, man. Just wrap this thing up, man. My God. This is the stinkiest end to a game. What is this? Esteval. Oh my God. Oh, no way. You'd be joking. You'd be absolutely joking me if they scored. Tossing, I swear, if you ever let this... Oh my God. Go on, I dare you. I fucking dare you. I fucking dare you! I fucking dare you! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! I dare you! I fucking dare you! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh! I can't be arsed. I can't be fucking arsed. I can't be arsed. I can't be arsed. Oh my fucking God. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Is it offside? It's not offside. No one's here to save us. Nobody's here to save us. Oh my God. Oh my oh my fucking God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Is that it? It's done. Oh my God. We're gonna lose to Sunderland. Oh, we're gonna lose. We're actually gonna lose to Sunderland. No, I've broken something. We're actually going to lose. We're actually going to lose to Sunderland. Fuck the war. Oh my God, fuck the war. Fuck the war. We're not going to war. We're being invaded. We are being invaded. We're not going anywhere, chat. We're not going anywhere. We are being invaded. We are being invaded. That is my new announcement. We are being invaded. What in the world? How have we lost this game? How on earth? I am disgusted. I could throw up. I could genuinely heave. How are we losing to Sunderland at home? Do you know how embarrassing that is? This team, they haven't even got a good away record. They lost away to Burnley. They lost away from home to Burnley. We're not going anywhere. We're going home. That's why we're going home. We're not going anywhere. This is shambolic. This is shambolic. It's just, I can't believe this. I can't believe this. I can't believe it. You lot are absolutely incredible bunch of individuals. What an incredible people. What an incredible people you are to lose in that fashion at that time of the game after applying zero pressure for the last 15 minutes of the match. You've applied zero pressure. This goalkeeper of Sunderland's, I don't even know what his name is. I don't even know the name of their goalkeeper. That's how little work he's had to do. He could be a volunteer. For all I know, he could be doing community service after sentencing. We don't even know who he is. He may not even be registered to play in the Premier League. We don't know because we've not had a single fucking chance for ages. What have we actually been doing? This is why I asked if the clocks have gone back, because I don't know where the time's gone. I'm assuming I've missed something. I'm going to watch this back. I'm genuinely going to watch this back because there's no way that we've had as little opportunity to score as I think we've had. I must not be concentrating. It must be me. I must not be paying attention. And now the goalkeeper's coming up. Where on earth do you think you're going? Where on earth do you think you're going? You're lost. You're lost. You're out of bounds. Oh my! And the delivery. And the fucking delivery is an. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah, yeah, the great Chelsea, yeah? Did I watch your game today, yeah? Did I watch your game today? You're going to accuse me of not watching your game? Is this what you wanted? You wanted me to watch the game? Well, I watched it. Huh? I watched your full 90-minute game. So now you can't bullshit your way out of this one on Monday, yeah? You say Terps don't watch the games. Well, I watched it. I watched it. I've watched the damn flipping game. And you are going to get those glasses snapped on Monday, yeah? Don't wear those glasses. Don't wear those glasses. Go glassless. Go glassless, yeah? Go glassless. You're going to get snapped on Monday, yeah? 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 This is what you asked for. You said I should watch the games. No, he doesn't watch games. You said I should watch the game, so I'd watch this game. And just, there's going to be hell to play on Monday's show. Safe.
I need to go back to Specsavers because I think the frame is a bit stretched out. I don't know. I'm struggling because I understand on the platform that I'm on, there's things I shouldn't say. So I'm trying to extend my vocabulary to a point where it will keep me in a job. And that takes time. That takes time. If you read books on a regular basis, you won't struggle. But I don't read books. I read statistics. And I'm going to read statistics because sometimes you have to talk facts. We're at home to Sunderland. We have had a 0.97 XG. That comfortably, they've had a higher XG. So that means what it means. It means that they were more dangerous than us in this game, which they were. That's not a lie. That's not a fugazi. That's not a figure of our imagination. We watched it. We literally watched Sunderland come to our stadium and play better than us. Play better than us. That's what happened. So that's no surprise. Both teams have the same amount of chances on big chances. We've had more shots, although I will tell you right now, from an active viewer of what just happened, I can't tell you the amount of shots that we had that were absolutely shit. Like, just shit shots. Not good shots, just shit shots. Whether it's Enzo Fernandez caressing it into the goalkeeper's gloves. I think I just remembered a shot on target. I remember one of his saves. That was him. Yeah, he saved Enzo Fernandez's shot. Yeah, that was one of them. The one that went straight at him. Oh, yeah, I remember that one. Garnacho, just hitting innocent season ticket holders with one of his shots. Literally, friendly fire. That's what we'll call that one. Friendly fire. And a whole pile of others. Honestly, this goalkeeper, for a team that had 16 shots, you would have thought this goalkeeper had to make big saves. Like, I don't think he stretched. The only time this goalkeeper stretched was in the warm-up. It was in the warm-up. He didn't have to stretch. He really did not have to extend his elbows in this match. Not once did he have to extend his elbows. Everything was right at him or off target. He didn't have to actually stretch. So that's quite concerning. Because he's made 2 saves, and I'll go. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. No red cards, which is great. Loads of corners, which, to my memory, again, I can't remember us forcing a save from a header from a corner. There was a couple knockdowns that were blocked. Cucurella. I don't know. I don't know what to say, and I don't really think it's a good time for me anyway to speak too much because I need to reflect. Some of these players need to repent. I need to reflect. Some of these players need to repent. That winger combination, look, at the end of the day, should one winger out of the 2 change in selection mean that we don't win this game, mean that we attack like dog shit, mean that we are capped at the flanks, mean that we can't seem to create more than just spamming the square button? No. But that is what is available to us, and that is why you have got to go strong from the get-go. We have gone strong, but you need to pick the strongest team. And I'm sorry, those 2 wingers, you can't tell me those are the strongest wingers pairing. You have to pick Estevar from the get-go. He did a few little things, and then even he petered out, and everything just petered out, to be honest. So, I don't know, man. This is dark. This is very dark. This is very dark to lose. Oh my God. That's another phone call. Lovely stuff. No, everybody's got something to say today. Yeah.
Yo, brother!
Yeah. What do you want?
What are you telling me?
Well, I'm not telling you anything. You rang me.
Brother, you know, Sunderland have never won an away game this season. Sunderland we beat at home. 2 billion spent, and you could have beat Sunderland. It's peak for you. That's what I say. Monday, you finished. That's all I'm going to say. And we could be ahead of you as well after this game. And hold that! Yeah, hold that! I might be slightly ill, yeah, but I've still got energy to say, hold that!
Oh, you're ill?
Yeah, bro. I'm not feeling too great. But
Oh.
that's me being better.
I hope you get better soon. That's terrible to hear. I wish you do. Have you had some Calpol?
But that's giving me so much energy, bro.
Have you had any paracetamols?
Broski, you're finished. But you know what, though? I want to say, though, that I've got a positive for you, though.
What on earth could that possibly be? You don't have shit for me. I'll tell you that right now. No, you don't. Oh no. Oh, trust me. I promise you. No, I promise you. Sunderland have just gone 3 points clear of my club. Sunderland are second in the league. We are Sunderland have 3 more points than my team. What could you possibly have for me? That is a positive. If you are going to mention anything outside of Chelsea Football Club, if you're going to mention Liverpool or I'm telling you, you don't have nothing for me. So don't lie. You have nothing for me, bro. Sorry?
The positive is...
Go on.
There's been no red cards today for Chelsea.
Right, and hang up. And hang up. And hang up. And end of conversation, end of phone call. His positive is there's no red cards. Okay, we're going now. We're going now. And we're going. And we're going. And we need to read the super chats. Oh, do you know what? This is, and I'm going to be so honest, I wish you didn't send any super chats. I really wish you didn't support. Because right now, there's nothing more that I'd want to do than end this stream. But I have to read the super chats, but I don't want to read I don't want to read the super chats. I want to leave. So I'm being honest, but I'm also being a good person, and I thank you for your support, but I wish you didn't support. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't want you to send in super chats right now. I want to go. So, yeah. But anyway, we're going to read them anyway. And we're going to read them. And then we're going to go. Maybe less time spent on watching Arsenal and more concentration on Chelsea. And here lies why I didn't want to read any super chats. I'm not even gonna take it. I'm not even gonna take the bait because I'm gonna switch. There's no way you're actually going to draw this game. You're correct. You would be correct. We're not going to draw this game. So you get a gold star. You're correct. You're spot on. Yeah, we're not gonna draw this game. Brian, you were smoking on that João Pedro pack. What happened? We gotta take time with the spelling now when we send in the chats. There's no rush. All right, your keyboard's not running away from you. Take time. Take time with it. João Pedro officially on Fraud Watch. Fantastic. Never betting my money on scrappy team. Yep, you definitely shouldn't. The great Maresca inverting woke tactics told... Oh, here we go. Vassad again. Yep, great. Josh defends that. Yep. Oh, don't fucking piss me off! Ah! Josh! Why did you take... No, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. You've just reminded me. You've just reminded me of why I didn't want Josh to come off. I completely forgot. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. You've just rattled me all over again. I forgot all about that point that I made when he came off. When he came off, I said, why are you taking off the fastest centre-back? And then you've just reminded me. You've provoked me to remember why I was so angry about the substitution in the first place. Oh, Arshavin, you're still thinking about the war. I need analysis. Brother, please. You'll get the analysis in the review. Back 5 versus us equals automatically point. Yep, the league knows. Skull, you must see you on the Big Six, brother. More laughter from Nathaniel. Thank you for your services in the title race. You're welcome. Hold that, you sausage. Arsenal will always be better than Chelsea. Thank you, Jesus. Kamal says beating Sunderland at home isn't for everyone. Thank you very much. James, best right back. Legs open like Lily Phillips for that goal. Oh, my goodness gracious. Thank you, Xhaka. Oh, great. Thank you. Stop. Oh my God. I swear to God, stop sending in super chats. Stop send. I'm not even joking. Stop sending in super chats. Yeah? Because you're taking a piss now. Stop sending in fucking super chats. Right? I got to review it. I've got to dissect it. I've got to talk. Stop. I'm not taking the piss. Stop. 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 Because you know what you're doing. Stop. You enjoyed the last minute goal against Liverpool. Hold that. Of course I did. Sunderland stopped from playing through midfield. If Josh stays on, we don't concede that goal. Oh, my God. We have a horse shit centre-backs, bunch of reject defenders. Light support for Chelsea L. Told you, Millhouse.
Big man Caicedo losing Xhaka in 2025 is crazy, but London is blue. Emergency meeting. Nope, not doing that. Here's a super chat because you don't want one. Oh, you're a dickhead. You're a dickhead. Your mind not putting God and fucking together. What? You mind? Leave me alone. Fucking hell. Don't go anywhere. Read the supers. My fingers slipped. Here's another super. I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna fucking lose it if you don't stop your bullshit. Stop your. I'm not gonna read. What another one comes in, I'm not reading it. All right. This is the last 3 that I'm reading. So if you send in one now, on God, I'm not reading it. On God, I'm ending the stream. On God. Here's £2 for that super Specsavers trip, mate. Hold one more. Keep this super chats coming, people. Hold that. All right, I'm leaving. Love. I'm